Louder and louder.
We are live.
If I just escalate enough.
You know, at some point, you just assume that when I start counting us in, people will like respond to it in some way.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
We're
I don't know.
always,
I don't know why I think that's a thing, but somewhere in the back of my head, it's they'll probably respond this time.
No, we just get louder.
As soon as you
and
start counting down,
louder.
we all have to splurge our final thoughts before we have to like.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh man. It is good to be back. We are returned. Welcome. We took last week off because there was something. I forget.
Yeah.
You got
Something happened.
married!
Oh, that's
Something
it.
happened.
Yeah, I'm all married and shit. It's crazy.
Cuties.
Guys, there's a lot of very cute pictures of Billy, Nori, and Roddy being idiots at my wedding. So
We had a great time. That dance
Yep.
floor was hopping.
it was.
Something.
There will
threw
be
down.
video, there will be pictures. I'll put them out once I have them.
I have
Right
not
now
seen
there's very
any of
little.
them.
I've seen very little. There is a fantastic Twitter feed for those of you. Thank you to everybody who just sent me like random Venmo and Cash App and PayPal things and were like, "Happy wedding!" Thank you to all of you. That was adorable. I put out a bunch of pictures from the wedding. There's a long like Twitter feed of here are a bunch of pictures. If you want to see a picture of Roddy passed out in a chair, that is where you can
No.
find that.
I mean, the rest of us were like all 9 of the other people were in the hot tub. So
Yes, there's also that picture.
It's not as
I
scandalous
don't know if I
as-
posted that picture, but I
Yeah.
definitely posted. I posted a picture of Daniel
I need my
focusing
phone.
very, very intently on putting a one of the like hanger bar things on that game.
Suspend.
I've never been so stressed in my life.
There's a picture of that says Roddy rolling sleight of hand, and then a picture of Daniel passed out in a chair that says Roddy after 3 failed exhaustion. So
I still haven't seen the picture of me passed out in a chair.
it's good. Go on Twitter. It's there for you. There's
Your mouth
there's a
was
lot of
wide
pictures.
open, Daniel.
Oh, that's so
it's
embarrassing.
Daniel like
Fuck. Oh, that's so embarrassing.
oh man.
I don't even need to see the picture. I know exactly what it looks like. I'm
Yeah,
very
we went to go
self-aware how I
find
stay.
you, and then like, and then he came back saying, "Oh no, he's asleep."
I was slumped, bro. I was tired.
Oh man. Let's see here. Sakura said, "Were they bridesmaids?" Emily was a
was.
bridesmaid to my lovely wife. Noelle was one of my groomsmen, and Daniel was there.
Yes, I was.
And we loved it.
Daniel was
It was the best. We had a ton of fun.
I feel like he was the MVP of the weekend, though.
He did some
That's
tremendous things to help out. So we are very thankful for Daniel. Who would
No problemo.
who would like to recap? We took a week off. Nothing important happened last session. Daniel,
Not at all.
I feel like you're
I'm-
the only one who
I-
who could recap last session.
I normally
like
don't
a
like
shopping
recapping, but I do
session,
feel like this is my time to shine.
It was a
so-
very Daniel heavy episode.
Bro, I cried. Like, it was crazy. So we got tasked by Captain Ramsey to go into the tomb near the Howling Mines of Torbasa to retrieve some sort of magic amulet from a supposed adventurer from far away a long, long time ago. So we get to the tomb, we're climbing down. First piece of interesting information was we saw a shovel from the University of Dugburn, which is Roddy's maybe current place of employment.
It was your place of employment at one time. You've been gone for a while.
Yep. How long has it?
Oh
How
boy.
long has it been in game time?
In game, you're looking at least a couple of months. That you just dipped.
There goes that semester.
And yeah, there's a lot of very angry students who paid good money for the Roddy's lesson plan and then didn't get anything out of it.
Lesson plan is a strong.
The class was
phrase
called
to
Professor
use.
Roddy's Extravaganza.
There's,
That's on the syllabus.
it actually worked out really well for Roddy because every semester Roddy runs a class that was just called Find Me. And
Master hide and seek.
so far, this year's students are doing very poorly.
Hey, Hunter.
Yes.
I would 100% take that class in college.
Right?
That would be
yeah.
the
If there was
best class.
a class that was literally just how is that not an episode of Community, where there was just like the teacher is hidden and you have to find them. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So we're in this tomb. We see a shovel from the University of Dugborum. That's a clue. Then we keep walking. At the end of a hallway, there are 2 doors from across a hallway. One side, wooden door, bunch of locks on it. Potentially interesting. Other door, big magic door with runes. Much more interesting for us players. So we started doing a bunch of little magic stuff. At one point, a lightning bolt was tossed on the inside. We tried to push the door open. It was a pull door. Oopsie. We pulled the door open.
I forgot about that.
I did too, actually.
we almost bent the door open the wrong
Yeah,
way.
you did spend an absurd amount of time trying to push a pull door.
You said it didn't have handles. What else
It
were
didn't.
we supposed to do?
How do you pull a door with no handles?
I bet it was
I mean,
one of those doors
so here's
with a
the-
little
here's the
magnetic
thing.
spring
It
clips. You just
technically-
push it and it pops open.
Here's the thing. It wasn't technically a pull door. It is a push door. You're just on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
You know, like there's too many layers for us, Hunter. We just
We're
go to
good,
prison.
simple folk here.
Yeah.
The
Good
best
simple
thing we
folk.
could come up for a college curriculum was Find Me, okay? But look, we're working on things.
We're doing our
man.
best, okay? That's all that matters.
So we got the door open, lightning bolt shot inside of it. We see a brazier that's on fire at the end of a hallway with because Nori sensed it, like sort of half alive, half dead, sort of in limbo of existence humanoid. The runes on the outside were written in Dwarven. Roddy speaks Dwarvish, but I could not recognize the runes, for they were magic and old and from a far land away.
Yeah,
And-
it was more like you may speak English, but if there's like old Shakespearean like pigeon scratch on a wall, you probably wouldn't be able to interpret it well.
Yeah. And then we, on the inside of this large sort of tomb room, there was dwarven writing all over the walls. The thing that Roddy could make out was a proper noun repeated over and over again, which was Donnergrim. Now, that is very significant for me personally, because that is the last name of my old character. Hunter.
Knife,
Yes.
Knife twist.
Yeah, I don't know what he yeah.
Yeah.
At the
Moving
end,
on.
Roddy, don't
down-
look at the chat.
Okay, I won't. In the hallway,
He gave inspiration to Roddy as well.
There was a staircase leading down. There was a humanoid figure with a very familiar red sword stuck in the stone. Amulet in the other hand.
Familiar to you.
To me,
Yeah.
yes. Amulet that we were tasked on finding. And then it was a character wearing pretty intense armor, mutton chop beard, sort of slick back ruffled kind of hair. And it was such a seeing the Hero Forge character was so familiar, and I couldn't piece it together. I was like, is it Captain Agenor? Is it like, who is that? Oh, it's Tonrig.
It is.
Me.
Yeah.
It was
I spent about an hour and a half staring at Tonrig's old character art and meticulously rebuilding it in Hero Forge, and then taking that and being like, okay, this is how much time has passed. I need to like upgrade certain elements of it while keeping it similar, and then also
such a
turning him
good
into an
job.
undead person.
It was so
Yeah.
heartbreaking to see him so like withered.
Yeah.
And we needed to get the amulet, and because I'm playing a character, I can't be like, oh, don't hurt him. That's me. So we fought me. We
You
fought
did.
Tonrig,
Yeah.
and it hurt.
And he
so much.
told you guys multiple times. He was like, if you want this, you're going to have to take it. And you did.
Yeah, we fought him. We were eventually victorious. He turned into ash. At the end of the fight, we all used our powers together in like a real good friendship bond, kumbaya moment, to change the nature of Tonrig's soul into it being like positive, celestial, holy, heavenly energy, so we could send him to the part of the afterlife that he deserved to be instead of going to
Yes.
hell because he sold his soul to save this possum. And
Much
we saw
much
his
to
pet
my
possum.
much to my horror as a GM, as I watched all of you spend all the hit points you had to make this happen. It was a
Yeah,
very
last time
beautiful
we do
moment.
anything nice for anybody.
Yeah, thanks.
You've learned your
Dave.
lessons.
Trying to pull us all together to do something neat. Oh no, you know what was another thing we did earlier in the episode? Billy and Thrax used their powers together, and in true hooligan fashion, it didn't go so great.
It did not go well.
Yeah, it was
You learned
it was a
that gnolls
beautiful
are hungry.
Yeah, it was a beautiful moment in which no one was infected by anything.
Nope.
Definitely not a problem going forward.
I'm great.
After the soul of your old character was laid to rest, Daniel, what happened next?
Burt Pool ambushed us. Hunter, that's what happened.
Bert F. Pool.
Burt fucking Pool walked in with a bunch of assassins. 4 of us are down. We have 4 hit points and a chicken. And now what? We're just gonna die? You're gonna make me kill my old character, and then you're gonna kill my current character?
I did apologize last session. I think after we got off, I did apologize that I was like, I did not mean for this ambush to be the near TPK it may end up being. I didn't anticipate you guys burning every hit point and hit die you had at the end of the previous fight. So it is it's a thing. For everybody who's watching, Shelly is unable to be here tonight because she is awesome elsewhere.
Burt
But
Pool
she
broke her jaw.
Burt Pool broke her jaw. Shelly may be popping in and out of the chat throughout the night, but is unable to play. So let's go ahead and dive in, shall we?
I want to procrastinate this moment for as long as possible.
Where's Waffles in this initiative?
So let's go ahead and dive back in here. Something real quick. I'll let you procrastinate before we get in there. If you haven't checked it out already, our friends over at Alchemy have an awesome Kickstarter going on right now. There's the link in the chat. If you use that link to go find their Kickstarter and you back them, we get a little bit of support as well. They're super, super cool. They passed $69,420 earlier, which is just a fantastic number to pass. Go check them out. They're very, very cool. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying. Let's just go right into initiative.
No, I'm dead.
Oh man! Somebody in the chat confirmed for me that music is playing because it's horrible on my end and I can't hear anything. So we are in initiative. Roddy, you are up first.
Always. Always. Oh, okay.
Where we left off, Nori is down. Arrows flew out of the darkness, took out Nori, Thrax, Shelly, Billy. The four of them are all down. Rad and you are both up, Roddy. But you look rough.
2 hit points.
Bert Poole had walked down the stairs, and has daggers out, and had reminded you, it's really not personal. It's just business. And he's there, but you also look around. You see your friends are not looking great.
Yeah.
It is your turn. What do you want to do?
God, even
Even though that we're initiative, like combat hasn't started yet, other than like the arrows. But like in this moment, there's like a. Can I make an insight check to see if I can
Make an
read
insight
Bert
check.
Poole's vibe?
Yeah.
What's the vibe here?
What I believe is happening is that Bert Poole has a huge advantage on us and just wants to get the amulet.
Yeah. You look him over. He has his daggers out. You do also clock. All of them are already covered in blood. He has his daggers out. He is sort of moving around you. He did say it's not personal. It's just business. He seems on guard, but he's not actively aggressive towards you in this moment. But at the same time, he looks more than capable of becoming aggressive.
Yeah.
His continued existence is an act of aggression.
Bert, you know how much I hate you in this moment. You know that I am more of an asset alive rather than dead. You know the way I live my life is not in any harm to you. I don't smash this amulet right now. I hand it over to you peacefully and you leave. And we leave. And we will meet once more later. Down the road. Far into the future.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, I wanted you to smash it so bad.
Yeah.
We all
Come on.
That's a 20.
That is a 20.
A nice strategic move. I like it.
Bert considers it. As Sam said in the chat, killing you, that's bad for business and it's personal. This isn't personal, it's just business.
It's just business.
He'll take a step forward. He just sort of sheathes one of his daggers, extends his hand for the amulet. Still has the other one out, sort of pointed at you. What do you do?
Be the chaos you want to see in the world, Daniel.
My therapist would disagree with that statement.
Well, they're fired.
Have they met Bert Poole, though?
Yeah, come on.
They would understand if they met Bert Poole.
Let this
I
be your
don't
outlet
know.
for chaos.
It's up to you, bud.
Check it real hard at his face.
Oh, is there? Oh wait, surrounding the room is like a drop pit, isn't there?
There is a
Like-
pit surrounding the room, yes.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's like
Roddy, we can also say that your like negotiating was your turn if you want, and we continue. It's up to you.
I mean, half the party's
like-
unconscious. What?
Yeah.
oh wait, are you gonna make us do death saves?
Oh, absolutely.
Asshole.
No.
No.
Okay.
God, okay.
I
You delay
I'm
making
gonna
a
hold it.
decision.
I'm I'm holding it. I'm gonna be like, let me help my friends right now, and we walk out together. And at the very end, I hand you the amulet, and we go our separate ways.
Oh. That's going to be another persuasion check.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's a 4. You do have a point of inspiration if you want to use it here.
Oh.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay. Reroll it.
Give it a try.
No
Oh,
way.
are you fucking
No
serious?
way.
How many times has that
Stop.
happened to me? Where I use my inspiration
Stop.
roll,
Well,
and I roll the
didn't you give
exact
him
same
wedding
thing.
wedding wine inspiration?
I
When he
did.
came
I
down?
did give him a point. Yeah. So he does still have one, but we do have the rule that you can't spend multiple inspiration points on one roll.
I tried, Roddy.
I appreciate it.
But he does still have a point of inspiration. Yes, because Daniel came in clutch and went and picked stuff up for me.
No problemo. All in a day's work.
Okay, Roddy, I'm gonna say that between the 2 persuasion rolls, that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Thrax, make me a death save.
Oh God.
Gonna be fine, everybody.
Mel would like to know if she can give inspirations today.
Oh my God. Yes. I feel like Mel has so many points. Come on.
We
Mm.
all have inspiration at the moment.
You
Yeah.
do all have inspiration. Mel, what I will say is, because you are not here, I will allow you to give inspiration. However, any inspiration you give has to be at the higher price. So anytime you want to give inspiration, it'll have to be click on DM inspiration, and then put in the note who you want to give that to. Because you are in the stream all the time, and thus have an absurd amount of points. Okay. Thrax with a 12. That is your first save. Nori,
Oh,
make
okay.
me a death save.
Okay. Do I just roll a d20?
Just a d20.
It's been a while since I've done this. Normally we just go straight to
Also,
jail.
my alchemy is just super slow because of the computer that I'm on.
That's a
no.
2. That is your first failure.
At least it's not a nat 1. That's
So happy it's not a nat 1.
we get to
Oh
let's
my
think
God.
positively, positive direction.
I can't die with Thrax still being mad at me, okay?
I mean, you could, but that would probably not
Um,
be good for him.
Yeah, no.
Leave a hole in
Rad.
his heart forever.
Rad, it is not your turn.
Okay.
It is 2 of the archers' turns.
Oh God.
I need to know what you are doing. What is your
Whoa.
Are you just
because
standing there?
that'll determine if they are releasing more arrows at you or if they are going to hold while Bert and Roddy negotiate.
We'll leave it up to
You have the yes or no?
no die.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding
yeah.
me right
Yeah.
now?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
That tells me nothing. What does that
Yes,
mean?
I try to fuck things up.
Okay. And no, you're a good
No,
boy.
you-
I chill out.
Chill out.
Oh, okay. He's not talking.
I put my hands up, and you see the sort of red in my eyes slowly dim.
Okay. So you are making a
But
show
not
of
gone.
like you're not
Yes.
attacking.
Yes.
Okay. Well, in that case,
As much as Elliot doesn't want to do that.
right. In that case, these 2 assassins, who in my initiative tracker are labeled Bert's boys, are both going to move over to you. They both are standing about 10 feet away from you, but have their arrows sort of trained on you and are holding their action
Okay.
for if you attack.
I will say I look very angry at them.
That's fair. Billy, make me a death save.
What's the worst that could happen?
You know
a
the
nat
answer.
1
How about you
would be
just
the
not
correct
do
answer.
that? Yeah.
How about no nat one?
Ooh, should we 10
a
beat
10,
meet the beat?
a 10 is the DC.
Oh, thank God.
So close. Rad. That brings us to your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna look at them. Rad's just gonna say, "Well, I'm not putting up with any more of your shit, Roddy." And it's gonna be like, "I'm out of here," and is gonna just try and walk out.
Okay.
I will roll a deception check
Yeah.
if you want me to.
Yeah, make me a
Okay.
deception check.
Oh my God.
Should I use my inspiration?
I mean, what did you?
You have a
Got a
plus
14.
0 to
I
it.
have a
don't
plus
understand
0.
What's happening right now?
It's up to you.
You got a 14. I don't know.
What are you
Up to
trying
you.
to do? We're
I'm-
going to die.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn it.
Okay, you burn it.
Oh.
That is
Nope.
worse.
That is
Ah,
much
come
worse.
on.
Okay. So a
Doesn't he have to
14.
keep that? Oh, okay.
No, that's only for if you're if you spend it on the magic dice, that you keep what you reroll.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Rad. You
I'll miss you.
you take a couple of steps forward, and all of the archers are just trained directly
Oh
on
my
you.
God.
It is up to you if you want to continue to try leaving this room, but all of the archers are ready to shoot you.
No, I'll stop and go. I'm just trying to leave. I don't want to cause any more trouble.
Okay.
But I'll stop.
Okay. That brings us to Bert. Bert Poole will walk up to Roddy very slowly, like he's approaching a wild animal. Just sort of has one hand up and the other hand out for the amulet. Still holding the dagger in the one hand, but is extending his hand for this amulet. What are you doing, Roddy?
You're a greedy son of a bitch, Spurt. And I'm just gonna, I'll slowly put the amulet into his hand,
Okay.
and I'll be like, I'm gonna save my friends right now. You can have the amulet. Help them out too. If everything that we've done has meant anything to you, you got your business. I know it's not personal. Are you really gonna let them die?
Make me a persuasion check.
Ah, so
That's
good.
very good. 15. He looks back at you. Eyes sort of narrow a little bit. And then he shouts back up the hall, up the stairs. He just says, "We're good down here. Pack it in." And he makes a motion for his people and starts walking towards the stairs. And he says, There's some business and pleasure. There's some pleasure and business. I try and keep the lines clear, Roddy. And he just turns and starts walking up the stairs. His people fall back. Thrax. Make me a death save.
Oh,
15's a success. Nori, make me a death save.
No, I don't wanna.
9.
fuck.
It's happening. What's
Uh,
Is that
happening?
2 fails?
That is 2 fails.
I don't wanna
The
die today. Hunter, why would you do this to
assassins
me?
also pull back up the stairs following Bert. Billy, make me a death save.
No whammy, no whammy.
That's a success. Rad, what you doing?
God.
I mean, I'm running over to whoever seems the worst
Okay.
and trying to
Trying to
check
stabilize?
on them. Yeah.
You tell me, who are you going after? Four of your friends are bleeding out on the ground.
God.
I won't take it personally.
I look a little less blue.
More blue?
I was like, wait, what? Oh wait, you're blue normally.
I
Okay.
am normally blue.
Yeah, I'll go over to Nori probably.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
Okay.
14. You start applying pressure. As long as you continue to do that, Nori's death saves are paused.
Okay.
Roddy.
I'm gonna go over to. I see Rad is tending to Nori, who's the next one that's closest to me.
Mm-hmm. All 3 of them would be sort of in the same area. So you got Billy, Shelly, or Thrax.
I'll go for Shelly in the case of a miracle that Shelly can come back up, can use their healing powers on others. So I'll go for Shelly.
Okay.
I'll just medicine check.
It's a medicine check, yeah. Unless you're using something else.
Do
I'm
we
gonna
have
use
the
my horns
needle?
right now.
I mean,
17.
got him.
You start putting, trying to check over Shelly. Shelly is not what you're used to working on. Shelly doesn't seem to be bleeding out. Shelly's just sort of laying there, not moving.
Okay. Does Shelly seem? Would I not know if Shelly's stable or not? It's just
Definitely not stable.
Okay.
But they don't necessarily have blood to bleed out.
How many of those syringes did I take from Thrax?
I think you took all of them.
You,
I took
if I
all of
took,
them.
I took 1, which means there would have been 9 left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
If you wake me up, I can always dive into her brain. It'll be great.
Nothing
No,
bad. Can
absolutely
happen.
not.
You want to use one of the syringes on Shelly?
Yeah.
Okay. You inject Shelly, and you see a little bit of color returns to their face.
Okay.
Some of the stitch marks reseal themselves a little bit. Thrax, make me a death save. 18. That's 3 successes, right?
It is.
You're stable.
In a row.
God.
Nori, you're being tended to, so you don't need to make a death save. Billy, make me a
Okay.
death save.
I believe in you, Billy.
That is a failure.
It's my first
Come
failure.
on.
Oh, okay.
Rad, what you doing?
I'll keep trying to revive Nori.
Okay, make another medicine check. 22.
Nice.
That's a nat 20.
Ah.
Nice.
You
yeah.
you managed to stabilize Nori. They are not conscious, but they are not dying.
Sweet.
They are at 0 hit points and stable.
I'll move over to Billy.
Okay. Roddy.
I syringed Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
Would does Roddy have knowledge that Thrax and Nori are stable?
You would have no idea without doing a medicine check.
Okay, I would go if Rad was already with Nori and is headed to Billy. I will go to Thrax.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna make a medicine check.
Go for it.
21.
21. Yeah, you know that Thrax is stable but is unconscious.
Okay.
You know that he really likes syringes.
I do know that. I do know that.
Thrax loves everything that's bad for him.
It is up to you, Roddy, if you want to inject him with one of the syringes.
If I know he's stable, I'm gonna move on to everybody else and make sure that they're all okay before I start stabbing other people with syringes.
Dingy.
Billy, make me a death save. Oh, is Noelle frozen?
I don't see her in the Zoom call. Do
Oh.
you see her?
Oh,
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 Yep,
damn.
there she goes.
not anymore. I don't.
Yep.
Everything is broken.
Again, we lost Noelle.
I'm not gonna bother fixing it until she comes back.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, yep. That's probably fine.
Okay. Well, fingers crossed that
Yeah.
she returns quickly. I will text
Right.
her.
I can sit up a little straighter, I guess.
Let's see
It's
here.
posture. Oh, God, I'm so
I'm bad.
okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay.
No.
Everything is ruined, but it's fine.
Who am I right now?
Okay,
Everything
let's
is
see here. Let
ruined.
me refresh here. Noelle, it is your death save.
Okay. Oh boy. That's my second death save.
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
So
You
I
still
still
have
got
inspiration,
inspiration.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was saving mine for my
You
third
got
one.
No, alchemy's waiting till my
inspiration.
last roll, and I'm gonna hit a nat 20.
Yeah, 20, obviously. Classic Noelle.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't see the tears behind my glasses.
Oh, I'm Roddy now.
Rad.
Hey, get out of my spot.
Rad, you're up.
And now.
Okay. I did say that I moved over to Billy, so I'm gonna check on Billy.
Make a medicine check.
It actively kills me.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Mm-mm. Never.
Billy, you fail one death save.
Are you shitting me?
What?
Um,
I'm dead. If did you have inspiration?
Wait, what? No,
Yeah.
no, you.
Hold
Can
on.
Billy
Hold
use
on.
inspiration on my roll because it pertains to Billy?
I have inspiration.
I would allow that.
Okay, use my inspiration.
Oh my
I
God.
Oh my
I don't
fucking
wanna
God.
do this.
I really.
I don't.
That was
want
very
it.
abrupt.
Oh my fucking
No!
god.
Oh my God.
What
Oh
is
my
going
God.
on?
Chris in alchemy.
No.
If you're listening to this, I have
Absolutely
words.
not. Hit her,
Uh,
like, hit Billy with the needle. Hit them with the needle.
And
Hit them with syringe.
don't turn me into Lenny
Okay,
with the bunnies.
that's fine.
you know,
It's not fine.
on the bright side,
Bright side.
The bright side, Gabe.
On the bright side, you kind of potentially just got infected. You might get an offer on the other side.
Maybe.
Yes, have you heard the good word of our red terror?
No.
All I'm saying is, like, look, you touched
This
the
game
doorknob.
actively hates us.
Roddy, you're up.
Everyone's getting infected.
I would go over to Billy.
Uh-huh. You see
And-
Rad looks like they're panicking.
Immediate
I'm
medicine check.
panicking.
Okay.
24.
You cannot find a heartbeat.
Syringe.
You syringe.
Syringe and then CPR.
Okay.
We're gonna become the bad guys.
Did anything
That's
happen?
what's gonna happen.
You can't just say, okay, did anything happen?
No, we're not.
You can't just be like, oh, yeah, Billy died. Okay, let me go save their life.
Riley,
Okay.
is that
He's gonna
you?
tell us to take our headsets off. Is what's gonna happen.
Now, see, if you had syringed me, I could have already juiced her brain, and we could move on. And we.
And then, oh my god, if we could play with I'm in like Gabe's like shoulder, like in his brain.
Oh, my
my-
god.
Oh no, I
But
don't know.
Too much
Only
chaos.
Billy's consciousness, nothing else.
Roddy, you put the syringe into Billy, push the plunger. You see sort of a twitch. You still can't find a heartbeat. But their eyes are fluttering a little bit.
Oh my god, am I gonna become reborn after you told me I couldn't be reborn?
Billy! Billy! I'm just gonna yell Billy's name. Do I still have time to hit another syringe?
You want to hit him
Oh
with
my
another
God.
syringe?
I need you to I know you're great at medicine. Hold on.
Devil's
I think you should
advocate.
rethink the double syringe.
Roddy is a doctor.
It is
I trust. You know what? I
up
trust.
to you, Roddy.
I trust.
God.
I do.
I mean,
trust.
okay, so there's no heartbeat. How are their eyes fluttering? Like, is there any like, is there vision? Are their eyes like detecting?
Oh, you would have no way of knowing that. Their eyelids are closed. You just see the eyes moving back and forth underneath the eyelids. It's up to you, Roddy. What you doing?
Oh my
Now I want to know. So, if you don't do it, Thorax is gonna grab two and just jam him in his leg.
Oh my god.
Your leg or mine?
No, but probably his own. You would never want to
Own
hurt
leg.
anybody. Yeah.
Everyone's leg.
Roddy would plunge another syringe in.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Because if Roddy didn't detect, because Roddy knows that when Thrax hit the syringe in themselves that first time, it was like a surge of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Third time's a charm.
And
Oh
if
my
and if
God.
that wasn't like, if it was no heartbeat, only eyes, it's like, oh.
Roddy, no. Billy says, Roddy, no. Flip it. You gotta flip it.
Fine. There we go.
So
Yes, and
you're injecting the second one?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
great.
Oh,
I love
no.
Oh, the scene changes.
I'm
Oh,
God.
no.
convinced, I'm convinced there's like two parties at play here, the red and the green, and now we're just gonna have two party members on both sides. Like,
Sounds like Christmas to me.
Billy.
a very hooligan holiday.
Yeah.
Hey, Hunter.
You feel the arrows into you, sort of stumble, hit the ground, sort of fading in and out. You feel something large move you. You feel somebody checking you for a pulse. And then you feel this deep pain. And everything goes dark. And you feel like you're deep underwater. It's cold. Everything is closing in around you. And then you see this light, this deep red light begin bubbling up towards you.
Do I have like a body? Or am I just like
You just feel
conscious?
You feel disembodied. There's nothing. You
Yeah.
look around. You don't see any arms, legs, anything. You're just
Okay.
a consciousness.
If the only thing I see is this bubbling red light, I'm definitely gonna like look at it.
Okay.
Do I get the sense I can move, or am I just kind of
You could try.
okay? I'm gonna try and move a little bit closer to this red light.
You start trying to move that way. You can feel as you get closer this deep hunger begins setting in. And then you feel something stab into you. You feel this pulse. You see just tendrils of this green energy begin forming into arms. You sort of look down at them. You can see this twisting, writhing mass of energy that seems to be trying to take some sort of form, but it's not quite there. And you feel
does
another just stab of pain.
Does it hurt?
Oh, it hurts.
I'm gonna. Does the red light feel better?
The red light feels warmer.
I'm gonna go towards the warmth.
Okay. You start going towards the warmth, pulling these tendrils of green that are just wrapped around you in this writhing mass, slowly taking a form around you. You keep moving towards the red. You see the red begins moving up towards you as well.
I mean, do I have any like? Does it look familiar at all, or?
It doesn't look familiar. It almost just looks like fire.
Does it feel familiar?
It just feels hungry.
Okay. I guess. Can I will myself back to consciousness?
How would you like to try that?
I guess I'm gonna put one of my green, painful arms and go towards the red and see if that feels like anything, or if it feels like good, I guess, or like just like away, because there's nothing else around me, right?
Both of them, both the warmth of this red is this deep burning heat from it. The green is this terrible burning cold. They don't cancel each other out. They're just both searingly painful in different directions.
Okay. Can I try and push the green out?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Because I feel like in this nebulous. Although, would it be? Let me flip this coin. All right, sorry, Roddy. I'm gonna push the green out.
Okay.
Constitution
Make a con
saving
save.
throw.
Yep.
14.
Okay. Sticking with 14.
I don't have any inspiration. That's all. I'm just a.
Didn't Mel give you inspiration?
Everyone started the session with a point of inspiration.
Yeah, and then I gave it to Gabe to re-roll.
No,
To
you
roll
gave it
my-
to
Yeah.
me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then
Yeah.
so-
No, Mel bought you another point.
okay. Yeah. I mean, consider
15.
Perfect.
Better.
Better.
It's better.
If people just keep giving to me, eventually I'm gonna get to 20.
You try and fight this off. But it's not, you're just not strong enough. You're so burnt out and just distraught over
Billy's tired.
Hitting.
They've had
You are so tired.
a very long week. A conscious week, not unconscious week. They went from the garden to here, and it's not great.
As you are trying to push it out, you see those red tendrils like flame dancing, slowly getting closer to you before wrapping around you as well. I need everybody who isn't Billy to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm still down, so.
Then you fail.
No.
I am also unconscious, so
You
I would
also fail then.
I would fail.
Okay.
Elliot, your name. I'm having
Few
a
more
moment.
death saves.
Rad and
I like to pet the bunnies.
Yeah.
Rad and Roddy. Roddy, you manage to dive out of the way as this blast of just dark energy shoots out from Billy's body. You dive out of the way. Rad, you're less nimble.
Wait. I have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that I can see.
You can see this.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then you managed to dive out of the way as well. It is just Thrax, Nori, and Shelly whose bodies are just sort of buffeted by this.
Great.
Does that make me unstable again?
Yeah, that's like 2 failed death saving throws if we get hit.
So I'm
technically.
going to say, because of what this effect is specifically,
Okay.
I don't think it would affect you guys as you are currently at. So your bodies are sort of tossed, but you don't take any damage from it.
Oh no, are any of them tossed towards the pit?
Elliot.
Why would you ask that?
Yes, yes. Thrax is sort of half into the pit, but he's very
I will
large.
dive for Thrax and pull him the rest of the way back up.
Goodness.
Perfect. You pull him back up.
Ridiculous.
Fine.
Okay.
Do I recognize anything about like what just happened? Like the effect more so, since I have been known to have explosive abilities.
It is similar in sort of its nature to times where you've seen energy just sort of explode out of you uncontrolled.
God damn it! Son of a bitch! Just gonna just sit there like throw things like rocks and stuff like, damn it, another one! Just is in the corner just being angry.
It wasn't red though, right?
It was not. It was dark.
Was it a combination of red and green?
Hard to tell.
Did you get the double dose?
I'm going like full on like Rogue's dark storyline in the X-Men. Like it's
Hybrid.
So
It's like Underworld.
Rad and Roddy, you are both there still. The other four are all unconscious. What are you doing? The other.
I just want to keep making medicine checks and doing my best to make sure that everybody stays alive.
Okay. You slowly check over everybody. Everybody is stable.
Okay. Including Billy?
Including Billy.
Okay.
Rad and Roddy, both of you make me perception checks.
Yeah.
You were going to wish that you killed her.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Roddy, as you are sort of going over, checking everybody, making sure, okay, everybody's okay, everybody's still breathing, there's still heartbeats, you hear this sort of like, and you look up, and you see that where that blast shot out of Billy, it also ripped into the roof of this chamber.
Oh no.
And you can see the stone has fractured up there.
Okay, and is it like it fractured and it looked like building collapse kind of fractured?
Like it could.
Okay. I would like to start moving people into the hallway if I could.
Okay.
Rad, help me move everybody. We can't be in this room anymore. It might collapse.
Oh, okay. So I'll
You
pick
grab the
up.
feet. You grab the hands, I'll grab the feet.
Oh, I just pick up 2 people and like throw them
Oh,
both
okay.
over my shoulders and just
Okay.
like,
Which-
okay, let's go.
Which
Never
two are
mind.
you grabbing?
Okay, I'm thinking I'll grab Thrax
Uh-huh.
and Shelly.
Okay.
Since I can lift things that are like
Yeah.
a size category above me, and that way
What are you trying
Roddy
to say?
can pick up the smaller of the group. I mean, not that Nori is super small, but
Fine.
compared to Shelly
I
and
feel called out.
Thrax.
Nori is very lean muscle.
Right.
Yeah. As opposed to Thrax's just sort of wet fur.
Exactly. There's like a lot of
Whoa.
dank heaviness there.
I'll grab Billy because I know I can carry Billy.
Okay. You grab Billy. That leaves
then-
just Nori. So you guys run them out of the room. How
Would
far
prioritize
are you
differently?
running them before they are going back down?
Just like a few feet past the door.
Okay, so you're running them
Like-
up to the top of the stairs then.
I was gonna like just chuck them into the stairwell and then go back and get more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking Billy to like the top of the stairs.
Billy goes to the top of the stairs. Rad just sort of boof, tosses Shelly and Thrax up the stairs and then turns and goes back to get Nori.
And that's
Give me 1 second.
Oh, no.
Brad is not a delicate person.
No, you are not. Rad, you have Nori under one arm. Anything else?
Okay. I mean, there's nothing else in this room or anything, is there?
The amulet is gone.
Yeah.
The body of the dwarf is still there.
Yeah, no,
as
this'll be
is
it
his
too.
equipment.
is a sword there?
The sword is there.
No, the sword I turned into a dagger on my person.
Oh, that's right. You did do that. So the sword is not there.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you choose your
The
That
helm is there.
The helm is there.
The helmet.
However-
Oh, it was on Billy's head.
However, Billy, that was illusion, right? That you used to make the sword a dagger.
Yeah, I put the sword in the dagger, and then like I would put it into my like
but when
Just,
you
like,
went
onto
down,
the
But when you
was
went down,
dagger sheet. Oh, when it went down, it would have turned back.
it would have turned back.
So yeah, it's
So-
on my person.
So you
Okay.
you do see that Billy does have that sword in their possession.
okay, I would move everybody, and then I would try once everybody's up the stairs and like into the hall. I would try to grab as much of Tonrik's stuff as I could because that is important archaeological magical artifacts.
The helmet would be easy to get off of him. The armor would take some time.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Why? Brad,
Oh.
can you grab him too? And I just point at Tonrik.
If I feel like the rest of this place is stable and that all the unconscious bodies are in a safe space, then sure, I'll continue to help.
Looking around, it doesn't look super stable. Like the
So like even up the
it looks
stairs and
it
in the
looks
next
like
room.
this wasn't a super stable place to begin with. And then there's been a lot that has happened in the last few minutes.
Okay. Then Ronnie, I think we need to like just get out of here.
Roddy would just grab as much people as he could and keep getting everything.
Yeah, I was thinking that it was like this room was going to collapse. If it's the whole place, I'm like stacking the whole party on my back and just hustling.
Okay. You guys start booking it out. Make me athletics checks.
Would you like me to make an athletics check?
No, you're fine.
Can I rage? Can I angst?
Yeah, you want to angst?
This is bullshit. Can't believe friggin' asshole got another one. So yeah, I'll angst. Which gives me a 2, which means I can teleport.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Ow.
So Roddy,
Classic.
you watch as Rad just like throws bodies over his shoulder and then is just moving at an absurd
So
speed.
proud.
You guys begin, and you got a 20, Roddy. Yeah, you guys grab the bodies. You start dragging them out. It definitely takes longer dragging them out than it did getting down here, but you're moving quick. You get out to where that where you entered, that opening in the tower. And you see the ropes have been removed. However, Roddy, you did think ahead. You have one that is hidden. So
Amazing.
go ahead and make me a survival check. See if you can get that up there. Because you couldn't have like a rope that was hanging down there and be hidden, but you have
it was just
the thing there.
24.
24. You take a rope, little lasso, toss it up there, snags on the first one. You've got it.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna haul us out?
Not that Roddy needs it.
That's true.
Roddy's not like weak. He's just not very strong. I'm assuming that I have a lot of rope. Can I tie Billy to my like backpack style so I can just climb the rope?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
I can be your backpack while you run.
I mean, I guess this is the best time to be the smallest person in the party.
Oh, Elliot, I love you. That's such a niche little reference, and I appreciate it dearly. Oh man. Okay, you guys. I'll say that with what you already rolled, you're fine. You can climb out. You tie people to the ropes or whatever you need to, and start
throwing
dragging people out.
up the tunnel and out.
Okay, so as you climb out, two things become evident very quickly. One, there is blood and bodies all over the place up here. Clearly there was an attack. You also see the ship is just sort of like crashed into one of the sand dunes here. And you do not see any movement on the back of it.
Ramsey.
Oh my god. So Birdpool attacked Ramsey?
Bro.
Jeez.
Birdpool is scarier than I thought he was.
Yeah, like a lot.
You see probably 25, maybe 30 of those same like hooded assassin figures just scattered.
Are live or dead?
Dead.
Okay.
I would try to set everybody up like against like I guess a dune or maybe like a nice rock. I don't know.
Nice, comfortable rock.
And my
Cozy rock.
absolute priority is making sure that everybody in the party is not dying.
I'd like at least a 3-foot hole in the ground.
Yeah, make sure
He's
they're
gonna
all
be
on a rock.
so-
If you put them down on the ground, they might drown.
Thrax is gonna be so upset when he wakes
Billy
up and he's
fails
not
another
buried.
death save.
Oh man. What do you want to do, Roddy?
If everybody
Everybody's still stable. You look them over, they're still there.
Rad, you mind if I go check out the ship and go investigate that?
No, I'll make sure these aren't just like people sleeping that are gonna just jump up and like surprise attack us.
Okay. Okay.
Rad's
I
just
just
going
start-
around with a big, just a big rock, just. Poof.
No, I was just gonna go up to each one and just go, "Wake up!"
Make
And then if they
make an
don't- if they don't-
investigation check, Rad.
If they don't flinch, I'm like, "Okay, they're dead."
Insight check to see through their sleep deception.
Rad, you find like 5 of them that you're sure were alive before you killed them.
Oh no!
You just sort of grab their front and you're like, "Wake up!" and they move when you like pull on them. It's crazy. Roddy, make me a. Are you trying to be stealthy or are you just going up?
I would be like somewhat stealthy.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be like. I'm not taking every single possible precaution to stay
Sure.
invisible. I'm sort of just like.
Make a stealth check. 26.
Whoa!
Yeah, you're a quiet goat boy. You get up onto that ship. Go ahead and make an investigation check. $11.
11.
There are a lot of bodies of both assassins, the remaining crew of the ship. You see there is just a circle of dead assassins, and then in the middle of it you see the cracked carapace of Abdomenes, who's just
no.
laying there, not moving.
Boy.
You see
Where's Thorax?
you do not see Thorax.
Monsieur Lagoon.
You also do not see Monsieur Legume.
What about
That I'm okay with, though.
Roddy, there are 5 dead assassins over by the captain's quarters door that are just hacked to pieces. You also see that there is it looks like they were trying to bash the door down into the captain's quarters.
Did it work?
It's still closed. It's badly beaten, but it looks like it was on its last legs.
Do a medicine check on the door.
Yeah, can I do a medicine check on the.
Absolutely, make a medicine check.
Get everyone here.
24 on the door.
At 24, this wood is long dead.
Nice.
There's no signs of life on the ship anywhere.
Not that you see.
The captain's quarters are like underneath
Underneath where
other-
the wheel is.
Can I position myself like on top and like knock on the door and like prepare to like drop down if anybody opens in case it's Bert Pooler Company?
Sure. You knock on the door. You don't hear anything. No response.
Ramsey! I just yell his name. Any response?
None. At least not that you can hear.
Let me try opening the door. Thieves tools check.
Sure, make a thieves tools check. It's going to be a difficult check because the door is pretty horribly smashed.
So it's going to be Dex plus proficiency.
Go for it.
Nah, even with my proficiency, that's not gonna cut it.
You do have a point of inspiration still if you want to use it.
No, I'll keep my inspiration.
Okay.
If I can't get into the door and there's no signs of life, I'm just gonna head back to the rest of the party.
Okay. Yeah, the lock looks like it's been hit over and over and over again. And metal's just all bent and warped, making it difficult to pick.
Yeah.
You head back to the rest of the group.
Did you find anything in the ship?
No, everybody there is dead.
Even Captain Ramsey?
I didn't see Captain Ramsey. His door wasn't. They didn't break into his quarters, but I knocked and yelled his name and no response.
Oh, that definitely means he's not there. Okay.
He's either dead or unwilling to open the door.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, that exactly.
After everything that just happened, I would just want to. I would just want to rest. I would want to just tend to the party and make sure that people can heal and just hope nothing else bad happens.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Both of
There's
us.
Yeah,
if
both of
there's
you can make it.
If there's anything on the ship that looks like it could be useful for supplies, I would like to take it. Got a 12.
12s. You guys start like grabbing your stuff. You're like, okay, we gotta set up some sort of camp, something. There is a fair, like, there are sections of the hill here that are have tall, like, dry grass on it that are burning. You can also see that smoke is just sort of raising up into the sky. You're not terribly far from the mines of Torbasa.
Oh no!
This smoke is tall enough that it will be seen.
And what does Roddy knows? Roddy's been to the
You've been.
Hooligans of Turbasa. So they didn't like cover anything up when I was there. Like, I know how shitty of a place it is.
They wouldn't have let you down into like the mines, but like you definitely wouldn't have enjoyed your time there.
Yeah, but do I guess, like, would Roddy, and Roddy doesn't know that. Does Roddy know that Nori's from there? Yeah.
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 No,
I think
mentioned
it came up. Yeah.
Yeah,
They've mentioned it, but not like.
I mentioned
they
it
were
in front
doing
of
there.
Ramsey,
Mhm.
and everybody was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not what they were doing.
Well, and then like when we got close, I feel like there was a few little lines about like not wanting to come home yet or
Mhm.
something, or
Yeah.
we got a bad vibe from it.
You also know that like it was made pretty clear that like the Torbasa family was the ones that were not happy with you guys.
They want us
Okay.
dead.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't know anything about Nori's backstory, you know the Torbasas don't like you.
Okay.
Okay,
Or
so-
specifically Billy.
Hey,
Captain
Billy's
Ramsey's
having a rough
ship-
time.
Problem solved.
Oh, too
no.
soon.
I'm just saying, we could just go talk to them and I mean, look.
You're unconscious. You're
Look
unconscious.
what
I
we
am
did.
very unconscious. That's probably a good thing. It's probably good.
Okay, so
Thrax's
Captain
leg is
Ramsey's-
just twitching in the sand. He's dreaming of chasing Mr. Courier.
I hate that guy.
It's too fast for you.
He's so fast.
Oh, he's chasing rabbit folk. So Captain Ramsey's ship is a ship, right?
Yes.
So
Wow.
fair to assume that it would have lifeboats, right?
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, no. This
What happens if the ship sinks
in the desert?
Think about what you're
in
saying
the
right
Dune Sea?
now. Wind it back. Think about it.
In the
Asking this
Dune
question.
Sea,
Yes, in the Dune Sea.
which is a sea.
It's not, but go on.
So
I'm following Rad's logic. I'm failing to follow Elliot's.
this is what Rad is thinking. It's like, surely there are lifeboats on there,
Sure.
and we could take one of those
You
to start moving into the desert.
you start moving
Like-
around the ship, Rad. And I mean, Burt Pool's guys must have stolen all the lifeboats because they're not there.
I mean, also, it didn't seem like Captain Ramsey had safety at the top of mind.
The
No,
big-
how do you think
the big
Ramsey
Did
bad-
you find anything?
The
while
big bad
searching
of
for the life?
the big bad of Ramsey's campaign is OSHA.
Constantly dealing with OSHA.
Did you
how
find anything while searching the boat for lifeboats?
Red, make an investigation check.
This always goes great. Oh,
17.
The
You
corpse of
find
Ramsey?
you search the rest of the ship. There are more bodies down below deck. But you don't see anything that Roddy didn't see.
Break down the captain's door.
There is the captain's door if you want to try and break it down.
I'll go over and I'll knock on it again
Okay.
and just be like, hey, Captain Ramsey, if you're there, like, we're mostly still alive. If like, I don't know, it just seems not safe to stay here. So just, let us know if you're here. We're just going to be over there.
Make a persuasion check.
I regret not telling the party about my conversation.
Oh God,
14?
what was it?
No, it's
14.
fine.
You see like one eye just sort of peeks through a crack in the door. And
hey.
from the other side you hear, "Oh hey man,
Oh.
you're like alive or whatever. That's great, man. I was really worried that wasn't going to be the case, but I guess it is, so that's great. I'm excited for you. Things are pretty shit here."
Yeah, I can tell. Are you good in there? Like, do you want to come out here with us?
It's not great in here. I don't think the door's gonna be able to open, as it normally would.
Oh no, I can open that door.
Oh, okay. Give me a minute.
Oh, okay. Just let me know.
And then
if you want to stay here, that's cool.
You hear what sounds like something grinding on the floor. And then from elsewhere in the room you hear, "Okay, man, go for it."
Okay. I'm gonna get like a running start.
You're just gonna Scooby-Doo through the
like-
door.
I see all these people that look like they were trying to smash it down. It's like, that's a lot of people that pounding on it couldn't,
Yeah,
open it. So-
yeah. No, make an athletics check.
It worked for me with the jail cell.
It definitely did. You have
Okay.
100% success rate on this.
What is happening?
I don't know. I did not expect.
18.
God, we make the stupidest
You just
rolls
into the door, and just the wood just splinters. Roddy, where you're at
Amazing.
over
Do
by
I just keep
the rest
going
of the
and go out
bodies.
the back of the ship?
Into the sand.
So, two things happen, Rad, as you crash through the door. One, you are going to take a little bit of damage.
Oh no.
You take 2 points of damage.
Yeah, so Rad is at 0.
Excellent.
Holy crap. Wow.
Everyone's unconscious.
You're literally
You were not kidding when you said mostly up. Yeah.
Hey, 4 hit points and a chicken.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck?
I'm-
Yeah, I make a
I'm
do I see him?
I'm renaming this episode 4 hit points and a chicken. It's too good. Give me a second.
Amazing.
I will forget that if I don't write it down.
This is just ridiculous. We're gonna look, anyone who knows anything about the area is not up right now.
Yeah,
Like Roddy
also-
knows a little bit about the area, but I feel like
Courier and Rad are
Would-
friends, so Courier 100% could help Rad.
Yeah, now it's 2
Yeah,
hit
that's true.
points to chicken and a pot dealer.
Okay. You Oh my
We
goodness.
have no confirmation that he bought or sold anything. It's only at most is a possession
Used.
charge.
Yeah, you can't prove anything. Rad, you crash through the door and immediately hit the ground. Roddy, from where you are at, over by the rest of the bodies, you hear a crash and then silence.
Oh God.
Roddy would have to run over.
Okay. Make a athletics check. Let's see if you can get to him before he would have to make a death save.
Could it be acrobatics?
Yes.
Could I... wonderful.
Yeah, because Roddy just runs up the side of the ship like Quicksilver.
That's a 12.
A 12. Okay. You get up there. Rad, you do have to make a death save before he can get to you.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
How
A
far
nat
off
20.
the rails are we, honey?
What the fuck?
That's
Roddy,
not confusing at all.
Roddy, you do a flip over land, go over to the door where you see a Rad-sized hole, just in time to see Rad just go,
Sorry, one more time.
Everybody harmonize the groan. Enjoy it. This is the content
This
you
is
came here
content.
for.
I can't
Rad,
believe you
Rad.
went down on a goof and then got back up immediately. My
Hey.
nemesis just took my old character's artifact. 4 people are down. Everything sucks. I'm sure everybody's dead. And you just Scooby-Doo it and came back to life from it? And there's a chicken.
Rad,
You know what?
as
If we all work together, we can all like tie when we win.
Rad, as you sort of like pull yourself up, feeling horrible, just chunks of door sticking out of your chest. You look down and realize the reason you sort of tripped and hit the ground as you walked through is that as your foot went through the door, it went in and through the carapace of Thorax, who was laying dead on the ground, and your foot just went into the chest of it before
awful.
tripping over the rest of the weight of his body and hitting the ground. Roddy and Rad, you guys look around. You see there is another body in here, which is the body of Ramsey, who is just sort of laying behind the desk. You can see one arm just loosely hanging out along the side. You also see Mr. Courier, who is laying on the ground, sort of dragging himself. Because both of his legs are broken.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
If you could like
I'm okay
look
with that.
behind Ramsey and grab something on the shelf for me, that would be like super great.
I just want you to know you have also killed Thrax's will to live. Thank you.
Oh.
Wow. What a day.
Without standing up, Rad's just so is Ramsey okay?
Mr. Courier just sort of picks up a piece of broken door, just sort of like pokes at Ramsey. He's like, "Hey, boss, you okay over there?" You do see his hand twitch, just very faintly.
He has 9 lives.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah, can I make a medicine check?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
God.
25.
25.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20,
Amazing.
baby.
Where is this?
You look over him. You see he is covered in stab marks, arrows sticking out of him. His whole chest is just sort of ripped open. He's currently got like the wrap he had on his head has been taken off and sort of tied around his chest. He's just sort of holding it, blood just soaked through. He is laying on the ground. He is not moving. He is unresponsive. He is like barely holding on to life.
You know what to do.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wow.
Fuck.
What are you guys doing?
I mean, stealing the ship, obviously.
Is the
I'm
ship
having
is
a nice nap.
Are we?
is the ship
Yeah,
damaged
what-
beyond?
What is Billy doing, Hunter?
It's a good question. If only there was a conscious person there to observe.
I would hit. Ramsey, I have something. I pull out the syringe. I could stab this into you. It has saved people's lives before. It has also ruined people's lives before.
Make an insight check.
Yeah.
Oh man.
21.
21.
He is not super responsive.
Yeah.
But as you are sort of like holding him, holding the thing in front of him, you say that you feel just very faint. He doesn't have a whole lot of energy. You feel very faint, just recoil from it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Recoil, like hesitation, like he doesn't want it.
It almost reads as fear to you.
Don't do it.
Yeah. I'd be like,
You put 2 of those into Billy, by the way.
Yeah. It's great.
And
I'm
the greatest
great.
pirate on the Dune Sea wants nothing to do with it.
I'm having a good time, guys. You know, I went to a wedding, did all this great things. And this is how
Yeah.
you repay me.
Grace would murder me if she got home, and I was like, so I killed Noelle.
No.
Yeah.
It's fine. No, my corpse is gonna haunt you guys for the rest of this game.
Oh my goodness.
I
Rad is
wouldn't-
used to it.
I definitely wouldn't stab the syringe in. I'd be like, understood. Is there anything I could do to help Ramsey, or is he past the point of no return?
Are you asking him that?
No, I'm asking you that based on my
Based on your
Medicine
medicine check, you, without the serum, you don't think you have the capability to bring him back.
Okay.
He's at the brink. Only person that would be able to bring him back from this would be Shelley.
And Shelly's been unconscious the entire time.
Yeah.
Let me juice his brain.
You're
I'm
also
how-
unconscious.
How cool would it
We're
be
the worst.
to have everything that he knows at our disposal?
That would
Come
break
on.
you.
Hit me with the
that-
syringe and get me in there. Put me in, coach.
Thrax would have major disassociation and just be like, I am Ramses now.
Oh, yeah. He would definitely want to be. He would let go of any memory of his old life and just become a hairless cat.
No.
Thrax just walks down below deck, comes out, he's completely shaved.
Oh god.
He just
would shave
took
every day.
took a scimitar and just
Yeah.
shaved off all his fur.
Religiously. No one would know the difference.
Hyenas are more closely related to cats.
Uh,
I wouldn't do it. I would just I would shake his hand and be like, it's been a pleasure and an honor.
Deception check. No.
Go
Roddy is
ahead.
just so sad
Mhm.
and so tired.
He seems to be trying to say something.
Oh. Where's his hand? His hand was reaching for something, you said?
Just twitching.
I think it was on the desk.
I mean, Roddy would lean in and be very attentive.
Rad, you can make a perception check if you would like to try and overhear what he's saying. It's going to be very faint.
Yeah.
It's a high DC.
Nope. Rad is still sitting there, like pulling chunks of door out of him. Actually, no. Rad's taking planks and trying to make 2 little splints for Mr. Courier's legs.
Oh,
Excellent.
that's very sweet.
So Roddy, you
while
are the
lighting up a.
only one that can hear it. Then, I need everybody else to remove your headphones.
You're the worst. I knew this was gonna happen.
Roddy, he pulls you in close. He pulls a necklace from around his neck and just sort of presses it into your palm. And very, very faintly, he says, Maris has awoken. And then his head falls limply forward.
All right.
Oh my god.
Gabe still has his
Gabe!
headphones off.
Yeah, because he's like so important. Look at him.
Yeah,
he's just
look
like
at him.
doing
He's
his
checking
thing.
himself
What
out
are
on
you-
his phone.
Gabe! God damn it, Gabe.
You're
Oh,
like-
sorry. I was frantically trying to write "kill bunny" on a note to share on the camera,
Oh my
and
God,
I
you're the
couldn't get it
worst.
done in time.
Oh, man.
Y'all don't wear chunky enough headphones, so I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." They don't have headphones
Hilarious.
back on yet.
Okay. Roddy. He says that. His head falls forward. He is not breathing. And that is where we're going to take our break today.
Bah, you.
We will be back shortly. We have we're going to show the Kickstarter video for Alchemy's new Kickstarter. If you haven't already, here is the link. Go check them out. They're super cool. So we have that, and then we have a new little break countdown clock that'll be up after that, so you can see when we're gonna be back. So it should be about 15 minutes around there.
No joy.
12 to 15 minutes, somewhere in there. I don't know how long the alchemy video is. I didn't check beforehand. The countdown clock is 10 minutes. So, for all of my crew, play it on 10.
Got it.
I will be late.
I know, you always are. It's the only thing Gabe is ever
I
consistently
want to
late
know.
for.
I want to know what you do. Like, what do you do?
What?
Like, what's
I
going on in
can't-
those 10
I
minutes?
can't
like,
possibly disclose what happens during the breaks. That
No,
feels
he
like a
moves
violation.
locations because
That's for us. We can't tell the audience what we do during the break.
Oh my
Yeah.
Every
goodness.
time.
you gotta
Okay.
keep the air of mystery. I understand, but still.
We'll see
Getting
you
a
guys
drink.
soon.
will you? You'll see me sooner
Oh.
than that, Hunter. Boo.
So what's up?
Everybody
Well,
but
not everyone.
Gabriel.
Gabe couldn't be bothered.
Well, You're not wrong.
Gabe can only poop when we're on a break.
Well, actually, no. You killed his reason for being in this game.
It's
He's never
actually-
coming back.
It's actually just that Gabe, it's not that he can only poop during the stream when we're on a break. It's he has to save them up during the week. Because he can only poop while we're on break in the stream. Which when we took off last week, it really just decimated his system.
Oh no.
How was everybody's break?
Good, I got a
second
snack.
dinner because of you.
Filled
So
with
great.
mourning about my old character.
We talked about how Hunter likes to give out mech suits.
Yeah. But not to me. She'd like to give me disappointment.
Noelle, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I say this all in jest. I love the chaoticness of this story, and if Billy dies, it's just the way the dice rolls. And I mean, we can never speak ever again, but
Right.
So that's like the worst. That's like
You're
the
not
actual worst.
invited to Noelle's wedding. Sorry.
Hurtful.
Uh-huh.
Hurtful.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll
He'll
still
find a way.
I'll still go.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So when we last left our players, they were making decisions and doing things, and most of them were unconscious on the sand. So Roddy and Rad, the two of you are in the room. What are you doing?
Can I ask you for a favor to like DM me how how it's spelled?
Sure.
Sweet, thank you.
Rad is gonna be, finishing the splints on Mr. Courier's legs, as bad as they probably are.
Yeah, they're
and
real
just
rough.
be like, shouldn't we not hang around here?
Yeah, we should go. How far was that other dock with the ships from Joko Toko that we saw?
Those are docked at the mines of Torbasa.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, it's basically, our option is south along the shoreline into the desert, west into the desert, or north, maybe out of the desert. Right?
Yeah.
Because Helenior is like
North.
it's really far, but it's still like northwest
West.
ish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly west, slightly north.
Yeah, if only you had anybody who knew this area.
Yeah, Rad doesn't even know that. That's Elliot talking, who's seen the map and is really into RPG maps.
I mean, Roddy
we
has
should-
a pretty good amount of knowledge about, not specifics about this area, but Roddy knows where things are in proportion to where we are right now.
We should see if anyone on the ship has a map. Just putting it out there.
Ransacked. Well, they've already searched, so
Yeah, what
should-
shape is the ship in?
ship shape.
The ship has definitely taken some damage. It doesn't look like it is completely destroyed, but it's definitely taken some damage.
You should search Ramsey's office for reasons.
Either whatever you're going to do, you should decide on that quickly, because you're not far from Torbasa.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for a hand, because that's the only thing Rad would know to look for in this office. Otherwise, he's like, "Oh, let's go."
Make an investigation check.
Oh, come on, please be good. Okay.
You do find on a shelf behind his desk. There is a small glass dome with a little wooden dais, and laying on it is a tiny gnome hand that has had the middle finger chopped off.
Oh man, it's not the whole thing.
You just leave it.
Well, Billy said that they were missing a hand, and this is only 4 fingers and a palm.
No,
Usually 3 fingers and a thumb, because the thumb's not a finger. Man,
I'll grab it.
Is the thumb still a phalange?
I'm going too deep into this.
Thumbs are still digits, just not fingers.
I'm not a betting man. But I'm going to say yeah.
Okay.
Thumbs
I
are
grab-
still fingers.
All right, we're gonna
Don't you
continue
bring
this
your
game. We're
blasphemy
not
in here.
going down.
Oh, a thumb is still a finger. It's just not all fingers are thumbs, but all thumbs are still fingers.
I don't like your attitude.
I would
Wait,
like
what?
it if the thumb was a finger.
Thrax,
What were we doing?
Thrax slips deeper into
So-
a coma.
Hey, we haven't found Mr. Legume's body yet. Maybe he betrayed the entire ship.
Oh, that crafty.
Hey, you're unconscious.
Why you gotta put that out into the air? No.
You know what? Gabe and I are getting bored being unconscious, okay? I gotta come up with conspiracy theories. That's all I have.
we have to
Okay.
make stuff up.
I'm gonna start like grabbing planks and things and like very rudimentary making a wooden raft. And when I say raft, I mean like boards put. I have a plan, and it's not associated with thinking that the desert is an ocean.
You know what? I don't care.
I
if it's
very
not
nearly spat my drink all over my mic and screen.
That was really good.
Oh my goodness.
Just a big platform
Uh-huh.
with like a rope
Yeah.
to pull it. And
Okay.
if I can do that, I'm going to start putting all the unconscious bodies on it,
Okay.
just making a big party pile.
Easy enough to do.
Yeah,
A sand sled.
yeah.
Yeah, you pull like one of the doors or something like that off. And like on every ship, this door is capable of holding multiple people on it.
This ain't the Titanic.
The what?
The Titanic.
What's that?
All right, just keep going. I hate everything.
So everybody's dead except for Mr. Courier from Kevin Ramsey's squad.
From what you've seen, yeah.
What's up, Mr. Courier? We're most likely going to try to leave this area because people from the Howling Mines of Torbasa will most likely come searching here, and we don't want them to find us. Would you like to come with us?
He just sort of looks at you. A single tear rolls down his cheek. He's like, "Oh yeah, I mean that'd be just super. I was fairly certain I was gonna die here, so if you got room on." He looks over your shoulder. He's like, "Looks like your friend's building a sled. If you got room on there, I'd love to. I am not as fast as I was."
It's okay. We'll do our best to make
I was
do.
planning on putting you on the sled too. Don't worry, bro. I got you.
We'll pop Mr. Courier on the sled. Everybody else
Okay.
is on. I guess.
Shelly in the chat says, "Let's kill him. It was his wish to die with Ramsey."
Yeah, right after Gabe said my vote is a leave-in. You don't get a
What are you
vote.
talking about?
You're
I-
unconscious.
Torbasa,
Excuse
the
you.
Howling Mines of Torbasa is south, right?
I didn't even think about
Wow. Strong.
Oh, that was a wet burp.
We're getting Ellie to foot pedal for Christmas. All right.
Okay. Roddy, you said Howling Mines of Trobasa are sort of south by southeast.
South, southeast. Okay. The map on alchemy is not loading for me. Oh, there we go. Why is this so zoomed in?
Oh, you can zoom out. You can like move it all around.
Crazy. Okay. All right.
Yep.
It is south to southeast. Oh.
Yeah.
So we're like almost not in the Dune Sea anymore.
Correct. You're on the very edge of it.
Okay.
Wait, you said Helenyor is south to southeast?
No,
The Mines of
Torbasa
Trobasa are.
Oh.
Halinor is like almost a straight shot west.
Okay, yeah, I
Sort
didn't
of
realize we were that far north.
west by northwest.
Yeah, I guess the closest.
You're almost exactly across from Benevolence right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
I guess
Yeah,
we should.
go to Benevolence.
I mean, Benevolence is a very far way away,
It's
but
Fair.
it is
so-
it is
Yeah.
like a straight line across where you're at.
Six
right
of
now.
one, half a dozen the other.
I'm unconscious. I can't help.
would.
Oh my gosh, it would
Would
almost
Roddy-
be faster to go to Mirren Barrow.
Yeah. Would Roddy know of any sort of even just like small villages or settlements that would be on this east coast?
You make a history check.
Ooh.
Like
Yeah.
something that's like just not on the big map.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey,
A nat
nat
20.
20. 29, baby.
You know that there used to be some small like fishing villages north of here. You also know that there's an innumerable number of like tiny camps and stuff in the Dune Sea. Lots of ruins of lost cities and that sort of thing in there as well. Up in the Dark Grove, you know that there are like logging camps around the edges of it, up towards the jungle. Otherwise, you'd be heading south, back along the coast towards Catechus.
Roddy would definitely want to go either to one of the logging camps or one of the fishing villages.
Okay. So just to clarify, your guys' plan is to load everybody onto a door and drag them through the desert.
A number of doors lashed together
Yes.
hastily.
The number of doors is inconsequential to what I'm saying. Your plan is to put everybody onto a platform and drag them through the desert.
How much water we got? No?
Probably not a lot.
I don't think we have any water on us.
Ooh.
We can't. If we go back to Torbasa, we're just gonna go back to jail. Like
Well,
that
if we
can't
get
happen
caught.
again.
We gotta be stealthy.
We're not in any position to try to steal a ship right now. Like
No.
I mean, Roddy, you were on this ship for a couple of weeks before everybody else woke up. You probably could have picked up a thing or two.
for sale. I mean, yeah, but
For sailing
You just-
a dune ship.
I mean, but this dune ship is just not.
Is it still functional?
No one's looked into it.
Oh, I thought you said it like
It's
crashed
taken
or it's
damage,
like-
but it's like still in one piece.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You might still be able to get it to
Okay,
work.
yeah. Can I do? Would that be an investigation check to see the condition of the
Yeah,
ship?
make an investigation check.
I'll help him. Just lift him up to look into holes in the
Yeah.
side and stuff.
It is not in good shape, but it functions.
Okay.
You'd have a very small crew with just you and Rad, at least until the others wake up.
Yeah.
Put Mr. Courier up in the crow's nest.
Sam also points out the ship is missing a lot of doors now.
We have an open door policy on this ship.
I mean, yeah, if the ship is functional, that's definitely our best bet.
You could probably... So here's the thing with these ships. These ships are designed to sail across the dunes with the very specific winds that blow across the dunes.
Yeah.
Outside of the dune sea, they're not great on water, and they're not great if you get them outside of the dunes.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, if you were trying to go somewhere, your best bet with this ship, which I'll give you with your Nat 20, is probably point it in the direction of benevolence and get as far as you can.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. We'll try to make it towards benevolence.
Okay. So you turn the ship towards benevolence. You load up your crew.
Yep.
Let's see here.
We'll put everybody, all the unconscious people, back into the brig where they were when they woke up. Just back to starting
That feels
positions.
cruel somehow.
Yeah,
It feels very cruel.
Put them back in jail.
Perfect.
Not lock the doors.
Oh man, that's so funny. Okay, you put them down below deck, if nothing else, just so that the sun doesn't bake them. Roddy, are you taking the wheel?
I guess.
Okay.
Roddy would, on the weeks that everybody else was unconscious and I was on the ship, I definitely would have annoyed everybody on the ship, being like, "Let me drive the boat. Let me drive the boat."
And you definitely would never have been allowed to. But you could have picked up a thing or two watching. You at least would know, okay, the furnace up front needs fuel. There's coal below deck. Otherwise, you can burn other stuff. Doors. That would work. Ramses, if you want to burn him. The rest of it is fairly straightforward. Once you get moving, it's easier to stay moving. But getting it started, you require quite a bit of fuel. So how would you like to get the ship started?
Put in a lot of
Doors.
fuel into the furnace, the coal first, and wait for a strong wind to open up all the sails that we need.
Okay.
If that doesn't help, just push it.
Okay.
Rattle,
a
get out
car.
and push.
Make a survival check. I will give you advantage on the roll because you did spend time sort of learning the ins and outs of the ship.
23.
The ship is moving.
Nice.
You get off into the desert, and do your best to maintain it. It's just sort of you standing at the wheel and Rad being like, "There's a big rock in front of us."
No, we put
navigate.
Mr. Courier in the crow's nest to look out for stuff.
There is no crow's
And
nest,
so-
but he can sit on the front.
Oh, okay. And Rad would be down shoveling coal,
Okay,
keeping it going,
awesome.
and occasionally taking his door raft, throwing it out behind, and doing some sand skiing.
Okay. I need, let's see here. The rest of you would then have time to have recovered. You can all mark off your long rest, and you're conscious.
Would me and Rad have a long rest or no? That's just them.
You
We're
tell
maintaining the
you
ship
tell
while
me.
they're
Would you
resting.
like the ship to continue moving?
All right. Yeah.
That was a sassy answer, Hunter.
It sure was.
There are two of you controlling a ship by yourself.
There's three of us.
2.5.
Mr. Courier
Three.
can't walk.
Just put
He's
him on
still
a
a
station.
person. He's still part of the crew.
He's taking
Don't
a
count
nap.
him out. Oh my God.
Mr. Courier got a long rest.
Yeah,
Alright,
no,
so-
Red wouldn't sleep.
Okay, so both of
Do
you
you
will
have a
take a point of
longer-
exhaustion.
Yeah, how do our enhancement slots refill again?
If
just
you
one-
already used your if you used up all of your hit dice, then you only regain them 1 per day.
Okay, so I got one back. Oh, do I get one back yet or no?
You get 1 back after completing the long rest.
Perfect. Thank you.
How's Billy when they wake up?
Billy, you feel weird when you wake up. Your skin is kind of crispy. Think of like just a scab. Just a thin scab covering your entire body.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Your
look
your
for some
eyes are also now yellow.
Gross.
oh,
Interesting.
I'm gonna
That's freaky.
look for some water. I guess I don't have a mirror, so I can't see my eyes. And I'm just I guess when I get up and then I see that like I'm kind of crispy, I just think I'm dehydrated in the desert, and I'm gonna look for some water. How do I feel like inside? Because I know I went down. Do I
Yeah.
remember being in the thing?
You feel like
Can I insight myself?
third day of a convention, waking up after drinking all night long, and you haven't
The meat sweats.
touched water in days. The only thing that's been in your system is alcohol and like pretzel bites, and you're just slowly dying.
Okay. All right.
The first sound that leaves your mouth is like the air leaving your throat feels like your throat is all like dried out and cracked.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm definitely. As I get up, I kind of like look around, and then I just see everybody just kind of sleeping, I guess, and I'm just gonna look for water. Go up or down, wherever water was the last time we were on the boat.
Okay. So Roddy and Rad, you guys see your team slowly coming to consciousness.
You guys anytime somebody walks out, you guys hear like a "Good morning," and Roddy's just like so done, so tired.
The little bits of skin that don't have fur on them are beginning to sunburn.
Oh.
Rad now has kind of like a slightly blonde tips to all of his.
But everything
fur.
else is caked in coal.
Yeah.
What happened? Also water.
Oh yeah, I got you. Here's some.
Well, I'm gonna get water, and then everyone else we can kind of touch base. Do I find water on the boat, or is the boat like ransacked? Okay, perfect.
There is water. It's a very small supply.
Okay. As I take a sip, as I take that kind of like a gulp, does it make me feel any better?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Water?
They're undead. They're undead. I don't know. That's so weird.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You
no.
you drink the water and immediately just all comes back up.
Or dehydration, you know?
It
Like
feels
the bear
like
eating pizza.
it feels like the moment that water touches your system, it's the worst. It's the worst thing that you've ever had to do.
How everybody else feeling?
Are you okay?
Billy looks horrible.
I don't feel great. How do I look? I feel like really strung out.
You.
You look good
I
as
mean,
ever.
you kind of look like a giant burnt out blunt. To be honest. I won't sugarcoat it. You look rough.
Mr. Courier from the front of the ship goes, "That's what it is, man. I was trying to place what you looked like. That's exactly it."
Is everyone else up and like up top?
I feel like Nori's like just trying to like crawl up the stairs because he's like extra disoriented. He like got up and just pawed around for Thrax. Thrax was there, and then he tries to crawl up.
You paw around for Thrax, and instead you find the dead knoll that you guys interrogated.
Who's still there? Yeah.
Oh wait, did you get rid of the corpses?
We would have dumped any of.
Yeah, they dumped the bodies, I think.
Okay.
We would
so-
have dumped any of the non-important corpses, but
They burned them as fuel.
I was gonna say 'cause
Yeah.
if Ramsey's still there,
The non-important corpses.
the ones that don't have names.
like
a
the,
wild
the
phrase.
extras, the extras.
Extras.
You know, the NPCs.
The
Yeah,
unnamed
yeah.
NPCs.
Ramsey, Abdomenes, Thorax, and we never found Monsieur Lagoon.
You did not.
Okay.
Those three I would
Traitor.
want to have had like funerals for.
Okay.
And
But
I
not
knew- and-
yet, I'm assuming.
I think we would have just like started going, and just like not had time. If there were, and,
We had progressive funerals, and so there's like a line of dead bodies through the desert in the direction we're going.
Like
Rod-
breadcrumbs.
Roddy's
Hansel and Gretel.
Roddy's standing at the wheel, like steering slowly, getting more and more exhausted, and just like eulogizing each person as Rad just sort of like lifts them up. And then Rad like takes any equipment that is useful or could be burnt, and then they throw the body off into the sand.
I'm gonna go to Shelly, and if they're is Shelly up?
Shelly is not up.
Can I check to see if she's like, what's wrong with her?
Sure. You look over Shelly, make a medicine check.
Well, I think it can make her more dead.
I mean,
You want to see?
you just sort of poke their face. They seem fine. They're just not awake.
Okay, they just seem like they're sleeping.
I mean, you rolled an 8.
So it doesn't seem like they're in dire straits.
Many of the people that have been thrown overboard also were just sleeping, as far as Billy is concerned.
Okay. So yeah, if they just look like they're sleeping, I'm not going to do anything drastic. And then I think I'm just going to like go up so that I can hear people talk and just lay down
Okay.
in the shade. I
Absolutely.
I think Billy feels bad enough that they don't really care where anybody else is, just that they're awake and they're moving. And
Okay.
in their book, that's good.
Threx, what are you doing?
I thought about that for a good minute here, and I think Thrax waking up in the bowels of the ship, which is now moving, and like taking a look around because he's once again in the brig.
Mm-hmm.
In his mind, he just had a really wild dream,
Makes sense.
and he kind of just is like, "Oh,
It's going to be
wow.
a very unpleasant dream when he gets up top.
You know, I slept a while," and he just stretches himself out a little bit. Like, I'm already forgetting it. It's like it just goes. It's fine. And he would walk up onto the upper deck to see about how far they are from the mines that they were going to go visit.
Mm-hmm.
What would he see up there?
Just dunes in every direction.
Normal.
Blood all over the deck. Because nobody's had time to like mop it yet. Still probably a good number of bodies that like they can only throw one off every once in a while. So there's still a good number of bodies there. Lots of marks on the deck and the railings of clearly there's been combat. And then I would imagine you would get up on deck right about as Billy throws up water.
Oh, got it. Do I notice Billy's changed state?
Yeah, they look horribly horribly burnt.
Okay. I think Thrax is just gonna turn around, go back down the steps, and go back inside a cell for a little while.
Fair.
Yeah.
Still dreaming. You gotta
Just kind of
wake up
kind of
from
hugs
this
his
dream.
knees
Yeah.
a little bit and is like, just give it a minute. It's maybe you're not awake yet. We got to give it just another minute.
Okay.
And that's how he'd spend his time.
Nori.
As soon as Thrax turns around, can I like go back downstairs to join him?
Absolutely. You both are just curled up in your cages.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like pull up like or open the cage door and be like, "Are you still upset?"
I don't know anymore. Where are we? Are we almost there?
I think we're headed towards Benevolence now. We're still in the Dune Sea.
I can't go back yet. I haven't finished my pilgrimage.
That's okay. I'm sure we'll leave Benevolence once everyone's feeling better.
Yeah. There's a lot that is confusing for me right now. Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, we're still alive.
Billy looked really bad.
Billy, do I sense anything weird on Billy?
Make a perception check.
Okay. I'm sorry I saw them like wandering around at least a little bit. Alright, perception. Bear with me. Nope, that's persuasion. Alright, perception check.
15.
Coming at us. Nice.
As you sort of focus, you hadn't noticed Billy, but like your senses were still kind of coming into focus. Thrax says that Billy looked really bad, and you sort of focus. It takes you a while to figure out where Billy is.
Okay.
Everybody else is like, you're pretty good with where people are. You can ping everybody else. Billy, it takes you a bit. Something about it's not right.
Well, I think there's there's definitely something wrong with Billy.
They only
Can't
have
quite
one
pinpoint.
hand.
I mean, yeah, Ramsey took Billy's hand.
Oh, that's interesting.
Do I know that?
Billy, you do have both hands.
I think that's why
Oh.
I lay down after I vomit up water, because I would have noticed two hands and then
No kidding.
laid down.
Let's strike that and reverse it.
Yeah.
She had both hands again. I don't know what's going on. Was I dreaming? Was that an illusion?
Wait. Billy has two hands?
Billy has both.
Like two real hands? Did you touch it?
Usually I test things by tasting them. It didn't feel appropriate in the moment.
What? I mean, like I understand.
I'll go do it though. You think that's just a quick bite?
Yeah, go
just a
lick it.
nibble. Yeah.
Just lick it. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to bite. Well, a bite would be a good test.
See, I say the same thing. Texture is important,
Texture is important.
right? Okay. Thank you. I'll be right back. Having received orders from the leader of our party, Thrax will now make a mad dash up to the top deck and attempt to nibble on the hand that he remembers being the one that was missing.
Which is which one?
Listen,
Listen here, sir.
if I remember correctly, Billy is left-handed, therefore non-dominant hand would be right hand.
Also, like, Billy's like curled up in a ball. Like you're gonna you're gonna have to like pull out an arm to get either of their hands.
Just nuzzle in there, you know?
Yeah, I have no problem getting right up in there. So it's just full snout. Yeah. No, there's no hands involved, no claws.
Okay.
We're just gonna get right up in there.
Yeah.
Drax, I swear to God, I don't know what you're doing, but now is not the time.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get a taste of what's going on with your hands here, because you asked me to make sure if you're okay. This is the best way I know how to do that.
I appreciate that. Like, and like with their like, because I feel like their face is like trying to burrow in to get to my hands.
Oh yeah,
and
deep in
like
there.
Billy's just gonna like hug your head.
You smell like fried chicken. It's pretty gross.
And then yell up to the two people and say, "Were you able to get back my hand?"
Rat will come over and be like, yeah, and just look at him and be like, oh no, this
Well, no,
may
because
be,
you can't
this-
see.
this-
You can't see their hands.
Oh, okay,
They're
okay.
underneath. Like, yeah.
yeah, no, here, I found this in Ramsey's office. Oh, hey, Thrax.
Rat.
And then I'm just gonna whisper into Thrax's ear,
Uh-huh.
like, I don't know where my hand came from.
Yeah, that's why I want to taste it.
I'm just gonna put my hand in his mouth then.
Oh god, this is horrendous.
It tastes like rotting meat.
Oh my god!
Billy, I think
Am
I think
okay?
you probably need to substitute this hand for well, let's be honest, the troll foot was better. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
And I think you would just pull back at that moment and probably take off running to go report down to Nori.
Oh, you would? Thrax would?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you might have Billy on your back at this point because
Thrax pulls back, but Billy doesn't let go, so Billy's
Yeah.
still curled up
Yeah.
around your head.
I don't even know if he would notice in this moment. He's just
Yeah.
excited to have something to do. And he would get back down into the brig, essentially, and be like, Nori, listen, that hand, super gross. So gross. I don't.
Like
You don't-
salty gross or like rotting fish gross?
Yeah, closer. Much closer. Rotting
Much
fish is
closer,
much
okay.
closer.
Nori, there's something weird going on with Thrax's head.
I just go to pet its head.
you just
Pat,
hear
pat.
Billy start crying.
No! Billy, don't cry.
Oh. Yeah, no. But two hands. I think
woke
two
up,
stinky hands is better than one pretty good one.
Nori, I woke up and I have two hands, but Rad has my other hand
Mhm.
that Ramsey had, but like it's not on my hand. He's holding it. And so I don't know where this hand came from.
You wave at them with Billy's hand.
Yeah, Billy's just gonna like start to slide down Thrax's body and just like and like just a pile on the ground.
Yeah. Nori's gonna get down to your level and be like, you know what, it's okay. We were obviously in a tough spot. I don't know exactly what happened.
I think I
Um,
died. It hurt a lot,
Yeah,
and it was
Something
colors, and then it
definitely
was
feels different. Does Billy's like aura read like Shelly or like
You want
Tonrix?
to expend your only
Yeah.
hit die to do it?
yeah, I will extend it.
Yes, please.
Excellent. You expend it. Billy's aura is currently pitch black.
Black. We've never even seen that.
I mean, you haven't seen anything, but
I know. Nori just like goes to like sniff Billy. Sees like a black aura and just like goes to sniff it.
Yeah, I mean, Billy smells like a corpse that has been like sitting in the sun for a couple of days.
Okay. I don't think it's good. But we do you want the truth
Okay.
or would you like me to lie to you?
Are you gonna roll the yes
Where's
or
your
no
yes,
die?
no?
Roddy, yes.
Okay.
What,
Yes.
What does that mean?
Lie to me.
Lie to you?
Yeah, but I think Billy's had a really rough. I think Billy knows like something's really fucked up,
Okay.
and I don't think they right now want to know.
Okay. So when you're ready to know,
But yeah, you could just lie to me. It's fine.
yeah, no, when you want to know more, come ask me. But I
yeah,
think
I want to know.
some big things have changed. Thrax, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But you've obviously changed.
Like
But-
for the worst.
Well, no, not
Way worse.
necessarily. Thrax,
How
you
bad do I look?
Sorry.
Do we have a mirror?
uh,
No, don't
you
give me a
don't-
mirror. I
you
don't want a
need-
mirror.
You don't need a mirror.
Star,
Rack,
Wa-
put it
Star
away.
Wars Episode 3 after
No.
after Anakin falls in the lava.
Absolutely not.
With way more limbs though. Way
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, it's more limbs instead of less.
Yeah.
Right.
You're all limbed out.
But all things considered, I'm just gonna say you don't smell great.
That's good.
Into the
I'm gonna-
max.
Is there like a bath in the captain's quarters? Would Ramsey let me use the bath? It's been a shitty day.
I mean, I'm sure you can go ask him. I haven't seen him up on deck, so
Yeah. He's probably
heard him.
he's the
Yeah,
captain of means.
So, Thrax,
Uh-huh.
can I talk to you for a second?
I mean, sure.
Oh no.
I mean, the smell's really starting to get to me, honestly. So like,
Yeah, let's
And
go
I'm saying
above
that.
deck.
I want you to think
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna
Oh,
go to
jeez.
the captain's quarters.
Woo!
Yeah, well, no, let's all go up deck where there's like, ventilation.
Yeah.
But mostly, I need to talk to Thrax and Billy. So, what happened was we got you guys out of the tomb,
Thank you.
and then like everybody was like, there's just bodies everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those bodies,
Yeah.
might have been Ramsey.
Sorry. Coming good.
Take a deep breath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Start letting it out. Ramses is dead.
Yeah, but like, he's here on the ship, right?
His body is?
Yeah, but no, that doesn't. He's a pirate. This is his ship.
Yeah, we're borrowing it
Oh, okay. Well, that makes perfect sense.
while he's dead.
Yeah, that's less clear to me. Less clear. Try that. Say it
So-
again a different way.
So,
Just
so you know how sometimes people are
Uh-huh.
alive, like they
Yeah.
breathe and they move around and they talk,
uh-huh.
but
Yeah.
then they aren't alive.
You mean like
When
Billy?
they stop talking and walking around and doing stuff.
Well, I had one of those too. You could just come back.
Wait, what?
It's been a little while, but
Yeah.
You know what?
Mm.
Okay.
Sure. You know what? I'll catch up with him later. It's fine. It's not vital. He knows that I want to be on the crew.
I mean,
We're
I guess
here.
we're all gonna catch up with him at some point.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's fine. It's okay. I understand that he's busy. He's got things going on. It's important right now, I think, for all of us that we look after Billy, who, has had a really, rad. It's not good.
No, none of it's good.
Right. And Nori still can't see. Maybe we could fix that at least.
You
I
know
think
what?
we should focus on Billy, personally.
Goals.
Got it.
I
Yeah.
like it.
We're going to Benevolence. There's lots of things to see there, and Nori is not going to see any of them.
Oh, Billy boy.
I've never been there. It sounds nice.
It is really nice. It's probably the best place in the desert. But just between you and me, I've been a lot of places. Ramsey's
cool.
is really going to love it.
I don't know where things are. Is it like anywhere near like the forest or Helenior or anything?
You know, I don't really know. But it's only a short jaunt from there to the sunken city where Nori is from.
Oh.
So we
I
can
mean, that
easily make
sounds-
it.
Okay. Sunken in the sea or in the ocean?
You know, I never really stopped to ask. One of those.
I'm sick of sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of water in Benevolence.
I'm good.
This is an accurate representation of my last 2 brain cells.
Billy's gonna go to the captain's quarters and see if there's like a shower or like a tub or some sort of like water thing that they can just, even if it's like no water, if there's just a tub, they're just gonna sit in it.
So Ramsey was a tabaxi.
It doesn't need a bath.
Not a huge fan of water.
Perfect.
No tubs. Not even a wash basin.
Makes sense.
I think they walk
There
around
is
the-
there
the
is
room.
a nice captain's quarters covered in blood.
I want you to
Uh,
consider why it is Thrax doesn't bathe. Just let that sink in.
Yep. No, perfect. They're just gonna, yeah, Billy's gonna go in, look, see just nothing that they were looking for, and then just go back to by the stairs, laying down, like where the stairs that go up to like where the capstan and stuff is.
Mhm.
Like they're just like curled up underneath that.
Make
'Cause
a
Thrax- Oh,
make a perception check for me while you're in his office.
oh my.
That tracks.
Yeah, no. I love and hate you,
Wow.
alchemy. You get me in a way I'm not comfortable with.
Can't really blame alchemy for that. You roll like that on any platform or physical die.
Oh wait, do I have? Nope. I'm gonna re-roll that because I have.
You do have a point of inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
I will lose my mind if you roll another nat 1. A 13. Okay. You don't notice anything.
Yeah, underneath the stairs.
Roll.
If you listen hard enough, they're fine. Because Thrax kept saying that they were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question. Where's Waffles?
Yeah,
good
where's
question.
Waffles?
Waffles is on the ship. He's fine.
Thank
She's fine.
I'm gonna when I get underneath.
Yeah,
I'm
as
gonna call.
soon as you are called, you don't even need to call.
Okay.
You
Okay,
curl
good.
up underneath the stairs, and you just hear. "Caw."
Okay.
And a very sad chicken comes over and just sort of like nestles in.
If this turned Waffles against me, I would have flipped this table that I'm sitting at right
Yeah,
now.
Waffles doesn't start like pecking bits off of Billy.
I will murder everything.
The rest of you notice that the ship is beginning to just sort of tilt to the side.
Roddy's still at the helm though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Probably asleep.
You
Dory just kind of starts falling over.
Rad, Thrax, you guys look up there. Roddy has been standing at the wheel for multiple days, and is just sort of like slowly leaning into the wheel as it's turning.
Did he also die?
No, but we both feel kind of like death.
Oh.
So
You want me to drive?
yeah, you guys do the pirate thing
Sure.
for a little while.
Every time you say dead or dying, you just hear like a louder cry.
Nori can just keep hearing you sob. He's like, oh, I knew this would happen.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pick up and like baby hold Roddy and be like, we're just gonna go take a nap.
Sure.
Body's just slumped over. Just,
Immediately.
The moment he's not on his feet, unconscious.
Yeah.
Threx, you take the wheel.
Oh yeah. I also have no idea where we're going, so I'm just like swishing through the sand.
Oh god.
Like I am definitely doing everything I can to enjoy this moment because he was never, and I repeat,
absolutely.
never allowed to drive a sailor.
But you know how
so
though.
sad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Roll me. Roll me a D8.
Oh my god.
This is gonna determine the car.
Ridiculous.
This is gonna determine the direction that you are heading.
Oh no.
1 would have been the direction you wanted. So
no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
Oh,
Cool.
You
What
are
is that?
by the end of like by the time somebody else comes to take the wheel, you are heading southeast.
I hate everything.
Okay.
the worst Thrax.
Do I? Would I have any recognition of where we are in terms of the landscape? Like, I don't think he really minds that.
You
if he gets
didn't
them
know where
lost?
you were going.
Yeah, because he didn't know.
Yeah, he wanted to go back to the
You can
mines,
make
'cause
you
that's
can make
where
a
his-
you can make a survival check if you want.
we
I'll give it- I'll give it
definitely
a shot.
talked about going back to benevolence.
You
That's
did,
true.
but he doesn't
We
know
did.
where that is. And
He doesn't
also
know where that
and also that's a nat 1. And also navigating in the Dune Sea is very difficult to begin with.
Yeah.
There are maps that are specifically made for navigating the Dune Sea, which are ever changing and constantly updated and stuff. There's a very
Overrated.
there's very few of them. By the time Threx is done, who knows where you're at? But you were. By the time somebody comes up and is like, Threx, where? I thought we were heading west. And you're like,
Huh?
no, that
seems right.
This way, yeah,
Yeah.
west. Oh my goodness. This would be about 4 days now
Oh god.
that you've been
only one
traveling.
day of him.
1 day of him on the wheel. You guys get up the next morning. Is somebody else taking the wheel from Thrax? Somebody, if you want the ship to continue moving constantly, somebody needs to be on the wheel at all times.
Is this check-in post our long rest?
You would have taken a long rest, yes. So you are no longer point of exhaustion.
When I woke up, I would have gotten back up there and tried to see where we were headed.
Sure, make a survival check.
Nine.
You know that you are heading southeast. You don't know where. You don't know how long you've been traveling southeast. You don't know where you are in the Dune Sea. You can't see like the water in any direction, so you're somewhere in the middle of it. It's not great.
But would I be able to know which cardinal direction to head in towards benevolence?
If you are heading southeast deeper into the Dune Sea, it's probably northwest.
Sweet. So I would just like Is Thrax at the wheel right now?
Oh yeah, I just spin the wheel hard and do a complete circle.
Oh, no.
Max is just doing donuts.
This is great.
Nori has been throwing up for the past day.
Yeah.
Tried to keep you company, but it's like in Pirates of the Caribbean when they're trying to flip the ship, except he's doing it
Yeah.
unintentionally.
Rad, as you get up to start get on and start fueling the ship. Go ahead.
Regurgitating. Yes.
Go ahead and make a investigation check for me, Rad.
Go.
Radical.
$18. You find the last very small amount of fuel that you have.
So I'm not 100% sure how this ship works. I just know that Roddy told me to put the coal into the fire thing, and we're pretty much out of coal. So I'm gonna start throwing doors in there.
You know what's great is that the one thing that Roddy knows how to do is make things out of sand, and we got a lot of sand.
Yeah, he can do that. He's real good.
Yeah, I don't know how many D8s it would take to do a whole sand sailor's worth of fuel. Sounds like a lot. I got a D8 exactly.
You figure that out. I'll just keep driving.
Nope. Nope. Thrax, you're dismissed. I appreciate your help.
No problem. I'm glad you got rest.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Roddy's gonna get us back on course. Turn the ship around. You said that there were certain camps through the Dune Sea.
There are.
Would any of those have supplies to re-up on?
Maybe small amounts.
Well, we're out basically, so better than nothing. Yeah, I guess I'll just set course back to west northwest towards Benevolence, and try to hopefully find as many camps as possible to get what kind of fuel. If not, we'll do doors and I'll try to turn sand into some sort of fuel.
Okay. You continue sailing. Your fuel is used up. You start cannibalizing the ship, throwing anything that you can spare. You've got doors, pulling up planks from the floor, start burning anything you possibly can. Roddy, you're scooping up buckets of sand and transmuting it into wood, but that gets you not very far. You've got a bucket full of sand that you can transmute, and then once that's burnt up, it's gone. That'll burn through your hit points really fast. By the end of the day, as the sun is beginning to set, the ship is not moving. You are in the Dune Sea. Not sure where. Trying to head towards Benevolence. And you're stranded. What do you want to do?
If Roddy expended all of his hit points trying to make coal and wood to make fuel and add a hit dice again, Roddy would just need to take another long rest. Roddy is just so tired.
Seeing Roddy try to do that, Rad will try and pour whatever into Roddy. Try and supercharge his ability. We did determine that it only comes out of my actual HP.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll for it, or do I just pick a number?
Either way, you can supercharge him. It's not going to be enough.
Okay.
to get out of the Dune Sea. Unfortunately, a day of sailing in the wrong direction is not super helpful when you're on limited supply. Oh my goodness.
Gotta walk our way out.
Somebody should really ask Ramsey what he wants to do. I feel like we're traveling in circles a little bit. Roddy's not a very good navigator. Let's be honest.
He needs to stick to medicine.
Yeah, really,
Can
I think medicine is his
search
calling.
the captain's quarters for the map?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like Billy knows what it looks like.
Make an
I
investigation check.
feel like Mr. Legume took it. Traitor.
14.
14. You search his cabin. You do find that his desk, on the inside, there's a little indent in the side. It's about that big around, has a sort of carved pattern, sort of a relief.
Like something gets pushed into it.
Could be.
I go to Ramsey's corpse and see if there's a ring on his finger.
You search his corpse. No ring.
Like a necklace, any type of like jewelry or something on him that he would.
Make an investigation check. 19.
Whoa.
There is there's a mark around his neck that looks like he's worn a necklace, but he's not wearing one.
I'm gonna go to Rad and say, I need you to break a desk for me. Gently.
Okay.
And like not like a bajillion pieces, but like, and then I'll show him like the relief. Like, is it like near the top of the desk?
No, so it's like inside, like where you would sit. It'd
Yep.
be like right next to your leg.
Okay. So if you were to rip off the top of the desk, would you be able to see inside the hole, whatever was hidden there?
Maybe.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask Rad to.
Well, okay, there's opening a desk and then there's tearing it apart.
I don't have the key, and I don't know where it is. It's not on Ramsey. I didn't see it in the room, but
Those are, of course,
Oh,
the
okay.
only two options.
Yeah.
I'm at the end of my ropes here.
Cool. Then Rad's gonna try and just rip the top off this desk.
Okay. Make an athletics check. 15. Yeah. You just rip the top of the desk off. Roddy, from where you're up on top of the deck, you hear just splintering wood from below you.
And you hear, I got some more fuel.
Sweet.
Can
do what
we
you gotta do.
see into the compartment?
You see like the drawers of the desk, but you don't see like a hidden compartment.
I'm gonna go back downstairs.
I think I would approach Nori at some point during all of this commotion and just probably say to him, listen, I know that I'm not your first follower anymore, but you should know my loyalty is unwavering. And I will make good on my word to bring you home. But I have to say, I am getting a little confused about where you live. There's just a lot of conflicting information.
Mhm.
And Billy smells really bad.
Billy does smell really bad.
Yeah.
I've been sleeping on the other side of the ship.
So I don't want to say that is ruining my sense of navigation, but it is definitely causing me to question some things about my bathing habits.
Mhm.
So I don't. Maybe we could just start over a little bit.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, well, if you're interested in bathing, um,
I just meant if you
on
had like an oath or a pledge or something.
oh, I didn't, to be honest,
Oh,
fact, I
yeah.
didn't, I don't, I did not realize I had followers, but
Oh,
I appreciate that you are, I would say the first. Shelly just found me in the desert and then abandoned me. Um,
yeah.
like
That didn't feel very loyal. I guess would be the right word.
Shelly was doing her best. Um,
What I said about the
but
pirates that abandoned me. Look at you, the mercy
yeah.
you show. It's incredible.
But fate brought us together,
Right.
and we did get close to my home. You
Oh.
were a little asleep
Oh.
when I initially had this conversation, I guess.
Sure.
But where do you think I'm from?
Well, there's a city to the south called the Sunken City.
Hmm.
And I think when we first met, you told me that's about the area of the world that you lived. That just
I
seemed
pointed in a random direction.
is that maybe? I don't know. Let's
100%.
I like to think I was getting closer when I was driving, but I don't think everybody agreed that that was the right decision.
To be fair, you were probably. I think you might have been getting closer to my real home. But
Thank
I
you.
am.
Somebody knows. Okay.
You have you're great. Your directions are great. You had a goal in mind, and you were headed straight towards that goal. But no, I am from the Howling Mines of Torbasa. If you
Oh, Nori. No, 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 no. Wait, wait. We have to turn around.
no,
We're going
it's
totally
okay.
the wrong way.
Drax, I'm not
You know
ready
how
to
far
go.
away we are now? We're gonna run out of fuel.
We already ran out of fuel. That's why we're stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it out of the desert. I walked further than this last time, so we'll make it out somehow.
You know, this is
But
what happens when you let Roddy drive.
I know he's a terrible driver.
How many days was he going the wrong way?
Absolutely
He lost
awful.
all that sleep?
I hate
Mhm.
this.
It's not
I
good
hate
for
this so
him.
much.
He just doesn't have as much fun driving as you do.
Yeah. I want you to know it's important to me that I stay your follower because really I don't have anything left. This is it. This is the only thing. So just, if we ever need to make changes,
Mm.
no. Let's not do that.
No changing?
Let's just not.
I mean, but everything's always changing.
I don't know what I would do next.
That's
I-
okay.
I've-
You'll figure it
yeah.
out.
Mm,
Or it'll
Yeah.
come to you in a dream.
if you could just tell me like that, I
Well-
mean, that would save so much time. I mean, the last time it was like a year of this monk thing, and then
Mhm.
I don't know, the Pacris and the magic. We're really bad at everything.
We don't have a good track record, that's true. But maybe we
Yeah.
can start with getting to benevolence and maybe helping Billy.
Yeah. Well,
I have a goal.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's going to take a little bit of extra work to get there.
You know what though? We should all know
Hmm.
to spread the good word of your glorious deeds. So, I mean, what is it that we're trying to do? What is our mission?
Well, I can tell you what my mission is.
Sure.
The Mines of Torbasa
Uh-huh.
is
home.
it is my home,
Right.
unfortunately, and it is a place where people suffer
Got
and
it.
are mistreated by
Oh.
the Torbasas.
Okay.
So
Is that your last name?
no,
Oh.
no, you're kind of just born there.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I don't really know where I was born. I'm sure it was somewhere. There's a lot of grass. I remember that.
Lots of tall grass. That's kind of nice. Well, I was, kind of born and raised in that town, if you want to call it a town.
Okay.
And yeah, it's very corrupt and dangerous. The people who live there are slaves,
Ooh.
and I would like to change that.
You mean like paying them?
Oh, no, we're not paid.
No, but like that would fix it, right?
Well, I mean, in a way, yeah. If
Sure.
it became more of a paid workplace with
Yeah.
safety regulations, that would be great.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Nori's goal is to unionize Torbasa.
100%.
Yes.
Oh shit, baby, comes full circle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All the way
man.
around. I mean, we could definitely do that. I'm sure we could find enough money somewhere, right? I mean, we are on the ship of the greatest pirate captain on the Dune Sea, right? There's money
right.
out there. We'll get it.
There's definitely money out there.
Take it back home. Get everybody some reasonable pay for
Mhm.
what they're doing, and
We might have
Well-
to take down a crime family. I'm not gonna lie to you.
oh, that seems like a pretty small obstacle in the grand scheme of things.
You think so?
Well, I mean, technically, we already took down a crime family.
I mean, we did take down part of a crime family, I suppose.
I mean, look, if Billy's dead and Riley's dead, I mean, how many more of them can there really be? We could get them all. That seems like just a short leap at this point.
Mhm.
Don't,
Yeah, no,
don't
you're
forget the
totally
one that
right.
you juiced.
Isn't that Riley?
No.
No.
No,
Oh.
Cornfell's,
Riley
like,
is
son or
my
something.
was my cousin. Yeah, it's fine.
That's what a lot of things get muddled.
I think it was
Really?
Meadow. No,
Meadow.
Yeah,
yes, it
Meadow.
was.
Meadow. But you didn't
I
kill
mean-
my uncle. While this
Why-
conversation has happened, Billy is definitely using their magic to like reform that the red and green thing that they saw to try and figure
Okay.
out what it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're not. That's like the like all that they're doing because they're just
Sure.
they're not great.
Rad.
Yeah.
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
Rad's taking a nap. He woke up from his nap.
That 1 point of exhaustion, man. It's a doozy.
Come on.
It's everybody after the wedding. Point of exhaustion.
God, that diner
My
was so good.
Alchemy is being funny.
Bravo.
Give me a second.
Reload.
You're gone.
Reloading.
You're back. Hello, sir.
Reloading.
Oh, okay. Now I see multiple perception checks.
I don't
The
see
first
any.
one was 23. I can send you a screenshot.
It's okay. I believe you. You watch as Billy is making these illusions, trying to
Mhm.
get a better look at it.
Mhm.
Neither the green nor the red looks like the thing you're familiar with,
Oh.
but they both feel similar.
I don't like this.
Hey Billy. What's that you're doing?
You know the thing that Nori's not telling me? This is what I saw when I didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
It hurt a lot.
That stinks.
Do you know what this is?
So, yes and no. It's okay. So you know how there's like this horrible evil thing that's inside me, and then it got inside Thrax, right? We've
I'm-
kind of talked about
Yeah,
it a little
I
bit.
don't understand how the whole. I mean, when it
Oh,
comes
yeah.
down to it, you're still good, like on the inside. You're not a bad.
Oh, don't
person.
don't worry about it. Neither do we. We don't understand anything about it either. But there's something about these that are kind of familiar, but not exactly like it.
Well, in one hand I have like the green and one and the red. I'm like, at first it was just like this stuff, like the red stuff, and then like the green stuff popped up, and then it like really hurt, and then like I thought the red stuff would help, but like that also hurt.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know about the green stuff. I like there's something different about the red stuff. Like that's from the survivors. I'm told that sometimes my eyes glow red.
yeah.
And that's when the bad stuff happens.
Oh.
But something seems different about what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, whatever bad things inside me, I'm worried maybe there's more than just one.
Well, like you guys hear stuff, like people talking to you. I don't hear like does has Billy heard anything?
No.
I don't hear anything at all.
Okay.
Is Billy's heart beating?
Make a perception check.
What a
Yeah.
question. What a question.
Hold on. I will find it. Everybody vamp while I turn.
Well, okay.
roll.
What Rad is gonna try and do is take a minute and reflect inward
Mhm.
and try and just talk to the thing that's in him and be like,
Are
hey,
my eyes red? And like
hey asshole, so are you like infecting Billy too now?
any response? Oh, Hunter, rolling dice.
I clicked my perception check twice, and I don't think it worked.
Oh,
Uh,
refresh.
I think alchemy might
There
be
there's no response.
Fresh.
Yeah, like I said, asshole. Okay, thanks for absolutely nothing ever.
Thanks, Dad.
I hope you die horribly. Bye.
Nori, you listen for Billy's heartbeat. You don't hear anything.
Oh shit.
And then you hear boom, boom. And then nothing again. Boom, boom. There's a heartbeat. It's very low
Okay.
and very far between.
That's weird.
Gotta watch your salt intake.
Start eating Cheerios. Roddy,
Yes.
you are gathering stuff up as you guys are like the ship is stopped.
Yep.
It's not moving. So you're packing stuff up, trying to figure out the best way forward. You walk by the captain's quarters and see that the top of the desk has been ripped off.
I'll just walk over and I'll just like look down at it.
Make a perception check.
I believe in you, Roddy. Roddy, yes.
Thank you.
15.
15?
There is a indent about that big, about halfway down on the inside.
Yep.
Looks like something would slide in there.
I'm gonna take my coin out. The one that I got so long ago from Pogo.
Okay.
Is it about that size?
The coin's a little bit bigger than it. You were given something substantially more recently.
Fuck, what was I given?
Dude doesn't remember. Wait.
Bro.
Did Ramsey give you something?
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah.
Was
I
it
got-
during this session?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Did Ramsey give you something?
Okay. I do.
Oh my god. He's had the
Guys.
necklace the whole time.
Righty, no.
Oh my god. Damn.
I was much more focused on trying to get out of the desert alive. All of my brain power was like, all right, so how do I find like water? Like I was just going through like survival guides in my head. Yeah, I'll just put in the necklace that Ramsey gave me.
Yeah, you take it. It fits right in there.
Hilarious.
The moment it's in there, you hear a click sound, and from behind you, you hear this clicking sound.
I go over to the clicking sound.
Yeah, it's the bookshelf that's behind the desk.
We
Ridiculous.
really almost fucked that up for you.
Did it does it open itself, or do I have to find the book to like?
You heard a click, and looking it over, make an investigation check.
Can I just like slide it out of the way?
Yeah.
21, yeah. You sort of feel around, feel a little bit of a latch on the back, click it, slide the bookshelf out of the way. Inside, you see a shelf that is sort of inset into the wall. There is a large leather tome. There is a scroll tube that looks like it's made out of bamboo and sort of wrapped in leather. There is a cutlass, a ring, and a bag.
Ooh.
Awesome. I would like to immediately. Can I make Roddy's?
We could easily burn the book and the scroll to get the shit moving again.
Bamboo burns real well.
I'm telling you, just throw it right in there.
Roddy
Oh my God.
has never really been one to be careful when it comes to items, except as to like not damage them.
Correct.
But due to a lot of recent events, Roddy is going to take his time
Okay.
and try to see if these items are magic, specifically if they're cursed.
You can make an Arcana check to see that. At least to see if you register them as magic.
Yep. In a world without magic, that totally makes sense.
Yep. Yeah.
That is not one.
Oh, is it? I can't see my rolls. I'm stuck on Rad's 50.
Refresh your page.
So exit out and then go back in unless you're on a browser.
You that is a nat one. You look
Sweet.
at these. What is magic?
It's fake.
What even is magic?
It's fake. It's fairy tales, daydreams. Magic's
Donny
not real.
Blaze.
Magic's not real. Turn sand into a little chair.
I love it.
I can't believe people believe in magic. Ah.
Pop that ring on, crack that book, and let's go.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, yeah. That's exactly what I'll do.
Okay. You grab the stuff. Looking at the book, it seems to be like his daily ledger, writing
Okay.
about the day-to-day comings and goings of the ships, interactions, that sort of thing.
There are 3 terms that I'm looking for in the book.
Sure.
Golores,
Mhm.
Tonrig Donnergrim,
Mhm.
and Maras.
Sure. Make me investigation check.
Sure thing.
Very specific.
Hey Hunter,
I mean, he's our history guy.
can I sniff anything out
From what?
magically?
Yeah, if you want to go into the room with them. With a 21, you start flipping through the pages. There's no record of Tonrik. Nothing about that. What was the Glorus? There are 2 mentions of the Glorus in this
Ramsey's book.
In this book. One is there was a temple found in the Dune Sea. His crew was sent to catalog it and add it to the master maps. The other is in reference to it's just sort of a chronicling of a night he had at a tavern, and chronicling an elven man who claimed that the Galoris had returned. As for Morris, there is a lot of information.
Maybe we should have let Thrax juice his brain.
Can you juice a dead brain?
In the book, it
You can
talks
juice it.
about Morris. It talks about there have been several negotiations with the gnomes and the pirates to send ships to and from Morris, either retrieving unmarked cargo or delivering unmarked cargo. There is also markings, or a whole section that talks about how the volcano in the center of Morris has recently reactivated. There is a smoke in the air again. And there is a section that talks about his crew specifically was tasked with transporting a small, very creepy man that went by the name Crick. That was transported to Morris and then retrieved from Morris about 3 months later with 2 larger, more imposing figures in tow.
Interesting. Cool.
But that would be it.
All right. Roddy's gonna jot that down to memory, take notes if on whatever, close up the book, safeguard it, leave this room.
What's in the bag?
Yeah, let's look in the bag.
What's on the scroll?
The scroll's probably the map.
But the scroll tube, you open it up, there are just tons of pages sort of coiled around each other, all meticulously and beautifully marked and cataloged. It looks like a very expansive map that would sort of be folded out and laid out. The bag you open up, inside you see that there are 2 large leather pouches, and a something that is wrapped in some sort of silken fabric.
Let me open up that silken fabric.
Inside, there is a gem that has been carved to look like... Did I put a picture of it? No, I don't have a picture of it. It has been carved to look like a dragon skull.
Ooh. Cool.
Just from the weight and sound of the leather bags, you can tell they are filled with coin.
Nice.
So
Sweet.
good. We're poor.
Yep. This is actually the first money that we've encountered this entire campaign. We've been actually broke for 5 levels.
We're like, what is this garbage? And throw it overboard.
Yeah. Well, this metal won't defend against the sword blow. Into the sand you go.
The smallest shield on record.
Wonderful.
What is this?
Shield?
A shield for ants?
I would like to safeguard everything, and then what time of day is it right now?
Right now it is towards evening. The sun is setting.
Sweet. Then I would like to collect all that information, and as I'm assuming that we're like going to be camping for the night, and like settling in because we can't go anywhere. And then as we're all headed to bed and eating whatever dinner we can, I would tell everybody what I've just learned.
Okay.
Which is what? I'm very confused.
I vote we go to Umanus. The ever-burning aisle.
That's- It's a
Also, does
long
Billy
way.
sleep?
He
Perfect.
Wow.
That's all I need to hear. That's all.
Wow.
It's great.
That's quite an answer.
they go to sleep.
Okay. I go to bed. I lay in a bed. That's it. We can talk later. It's fine.
Mhm.
You guys settle in. Roddy, make me a history check, Roddy. 19.
19.
If this map that you just found is one of the Dune Sea maps, there are only 5 of them that are
Wonderful.
maintained to like a full standard because the Dune Sea shifts so much. There's only 5 of them that are continuously updated. One of them is in Dugborum. You have seen it before, or at least would have seen where it was kept. If this is one of those, this map is worth more than the ship. It's worth more than the bags of coins you just got. It's worth more than probably any treasure you have ever recovered from
Wow.
any of your digs.
Wow. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna guard that with my fucking life. I'm gonna store it back in the bookshelf. Did anybody see me open the bookshelf? I wouldn't have told that.
Okay.
I mean, unless you're being sneaky or stealthy about it.
I wouldn't have been like out of my way stealthy, but I wouldn't have been like, "Hey, everybody, look, I'm going in the bookshelf."
Billy doesn't care what anyone's doing at this point. They're just
Like-
trying to like.
Unless you were in the room with me when
Yeah.
that happened, you wouldn't know.
Okay. You guys, you get yourselves together, you get your stuff packed up, settle in for the night so that you're not trekking through the night through the desert, unless you want to trek through the night through the desert.
That's how we should travel.
Well, I mean, that's how you're supposed to cross the desert is you travel at night and
Okay.
then camp
I
during
guess
the
it-
day.
Yeah, I guess it's not as hot, right? So you might as
Yeah.
well.
If you want to,
Exactly.
you absolutely can.
Right, but I don't understand where we're
We
going
have no
or
fuel.
what we're doing.
Yeah, where are we going?
We're hiking. We're like on foot now.
doing this, you
How is
guys.
this going to
Cords.
help us get all those people
Help,
jobs?
you can hold.
we were having a long conversation about Torbasa and workers' rights.
Right.
Aren't we still headed towards benevolence?
Yeah, I think that was a mistake.
It's
Yeah, let's
My plan.
let's regroup at Benevolence. We're kind of. I'm not doing great. We're not
Drax,
doing
we're
great.
not strong enough to go back to Torbasa right now.
Mm.
Like my family was get bad, and like the Trebasas are like
Better?
really bad. No, they're
No,
worse.
they're really bad.
They're
Yeah.
bad. Like I thought. I mean, I didn't think my family was that bad until like how bad until like recently. I thought we were just kind of like okay, kind of bad. Like,
Drax,
it's
you
not
remember
bad.
that guy that Billy killed? The bat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was hunting me,
Oh,
among
Oh.
other things.
well, I mean, I guess it's probably good we killed him then.
Yeah.
I didn't really complain too much about it.
Yeah.
So you guys want to move through the night?
Yay, us?
Yeah, I guess,
with,
like-
with what fuel?
No, we're walking.
like,
on
No, we're
foot.
walking.
on foot.
Well, so can we look at the
Through
map?
the middle of the desert at nighttime.
Well, no. So we have the map.
You do
How
have the map.
far of a walk is it from where we are, roughly where we are, to where we want to go?
Somebody make a survival check.
Not gonna be me.
I
Ooh, I'll make it.
make it together.
Sharing is caring.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Can I get a good look at that map and figure out where the nearest civilization is that is not benevolent?
Oh,
Sure.
you don't want to go to Benevolence? Because Lovagal,
Make a survival check, Thrax.
I did a dirty 20
Okay.
about like where we are versus like where we can go.
So you're not entirely sure where you're at currently. You have a rough idea. If you had to guess, you'd say you're about 3 days on foot from Benevolence.
Okay. Because I got picked up from Lovagal,
Mhm.
so I would know that that's closer.
Theoretically, yeah.
Yeah, so I would say we should go there. If we were just looking to find a place to like recoup, I would.
Lovagal is a large city that is
Yeah.
probably 2 days away.
Yeah,
Sure.
because that's closer, and it's by a port, and
I
We
will
can go
wait
there.
there for
Huh?
all of you if you're gonna go to Benevolence.
well, let's get to a town
Yeah,
first.
I
and
can't go
then-
back.
Okay.
Okay.
Praxis
Do-
isn't
are
ready
you-
to go back, but we'll
Okay.
come back and find you if that's where we end up. But Lovagale is an option, so maybe we go with Lovagale.
Yeah. No, it's not that I'm not ready. I swore an oath. I literally
Oh.
cannot go back. I'm not
Okay.
sure what they'll do if I do.
Perfect. We don't need to involve anybody else's any more
They're
horrendous
very strict.
backstories at this point. We need
They're
to.
super strict. A lot of punches. I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably just be really disappointed in you. That's the worst.
So yeah.
Okay.
We'll head towards Lovagal to with
Yeah,
our.
towards Lovagal.
So you told us about the map. You told.
Through
Did
the-
you tell us
through the
about
night,
the
you said?
money? Is it? Do we know? Like, is it better? Given this is the Dune Sea and not the
Mhm.
real world, what is the? Billy would know whether it's better to travel at night or during the day. Correct?
Sun is going to be a problem
Yep.
during the day.
We don't have a lot of water.
Don't have a lot of water. Don't have a lot of
Okay.
shade. It's going to be.
Is there anything to? Is there like
um,
sandworms we have to worry about during the day?
Not that we're aware
not,
of.
Not any more so than at night.
Are there sandworms?
Yeah.
Why are you saying that? Why does everyone say things out loud? Why?
No,
Why
we're
can't we
just
just
like
think these
loading
things?
Shelly onto the like makeshift raft because we're obviously gonna have to pull Shelly with us.
Okay.
And just starts walking through the night.
So
Okay.
yeah,
You guys start moving.
I'm gonna bring
Um,
like tarp, like the sails. I'm gonna have us bring that so we can make like a shade during the day.
Oh, clever. I like that.
So
I'm also
yeah.
gonna put Mr. Carrier, Mr. Courier on the sled as well. We're not
Excellent.
leaving him behind.
Oh, that'd be so sad.
You just had to do it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head off into the Dune Sea in the night. We'll pick up there next time. Oh boy.
Just great.
Jesus.
So
Just
yeah.
getting
Ugh.
deeper and deeper.
I can't wait to get to like Lovagal or Benevolence or somewhere like that and have some lighthearted adventures. Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Shopping session.
We'll
Yeah.
be by a port, so we could have like a beach episode.
Beach episode.
And
You
if someone's
absolutely
gonna
could.
get eaten by a monster.
We
Oh
might
my
have to
goodness.
do that. We just might have to.
We might have to have a beach episode.
I think
I
it's
feel
a
like we need a
it's
beach
a
episode,
requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legally, I think we have to. Otherwise, we aren't allowed to call ourselves an actual play.
Yeah.
Also, we have a bunch of money now. Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, the money's good.
Yeah,
I
did
mean,
you
we
tell
sell
us
that
about?
map and we've got all the money.
You told us about the map. You told us about Maris,
Mm.
right? Did you tell us about the money?
Yeah. I would have
Okay.
told you guys about some money.
Okay.
I'm
Some
unclear
money.
what all that means though. So that's where I'm stuck.
Yeah.
You seem to like have a lot of revelations. I'm totally lost.
Yeah.
Like as a player, I'm lost.
Okay.
Mm.
For what?
Well, for all the things that Roddy discovered in like behind the bookcase.
Mm.
So we
like,
had
yeah,
a
you are.
discussion
You
about
suck.
The main thing that he was looking at was mentions of Maris. Maris is the dead city. It's the city that's
On
on
the
that
volcano.
on the volcano on that island.
Right.
on
Okay,
the island that I called ominous but mispronounced it. So now
Umanus.
so now it's
Umanus.
Ominous.
Umanus, the ever-burning isle.
Oh, good.
And,
Yeah.
and
Pretty
then
sure the Sunken City is actually near there.
Sunken City
Yeah.
is right next
right
to it.
on
Yeah.
top of it.
Yeah.
I just want to say, right all along.
Yeah.
Knew it the whole time.
Knew it the whole time.
You called
Killed
it.
it.
Now we're here.
And
Awesome,
we
guys.
talked about the thingies that
The gas?
that are
The Galoris?
The
Galoris.
Galoris.
Mhm.
What? Help me.
We've discussed, so Rad and Roddy discussed whatever thing is inside Rad might be one of the Galoris.
Which are what?
They're these
Ancient
like
demon things.
primordial entities.
Oh, cool.
um,
Like Titans.
Yeah, kind of like Titans. They're not fully gods, but weren't mortal either.
Got
And
it.
Daniel, not Roddy. Daniel hates them.
Oh.
Not
Hates
all of
them
them.
so much.
Some of them, Daniel the player really likes.
Some of, one of them I for sure really liked.
Oh man.
Okay.
Two of them? No,
Umanus.
two of them I really liked.
Yeah,
So
some of
Why
them
are
are
we only
chiller
getting
than
the
others.
bad ones? Why are we getting only the bad ones, Daniel?
well, we don't know, right?
Okay. We'll pick up there next time. I did pull up to see if any of our friends are streaming, so that we can raid them, because that's more fun than just throwing us to the end credits. And Artemis and the Vokter are streaming, so we're gonna
Amazing.
throw a raid over to them.
Great time.
Let me pull it up.
Just
Give
gonna-
me one
it's fine.
Put on your Viking helmet because it's raid time.
It's raid
Bye.
time. It has been a pleasure, everybody.
Has
We will see you next time. Until then, remember who sent you. Later, everybody.
Bye-bye.